Okay.
Yeah, take it.
Forget to launch roll 20. Also, why is Sato not here?
He's in the.
Yeah.
He's back in Ree's server.
It's okay. He just said he would grab a coffee. He'd be right back. So he'll be here in a second.
All right, y'all. We do have to have like a hard stop at 12:30 Eastern time.
Yeah, of course.
11:30 our time.
Okay. Sorry to be a Debbie Downer, but we went to like 3 a.m. last time.
Yeah,
We did. It was
And-
quite long. I didn't even
It
realize.
was
I
4
asked.
a.m. for us.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
No, wait, the other way around.
2 a.m. for you.
Yeah, it was,
2
but we
a.m.,
stayed up till 3. But yeah.
All right, I'll have my notepad file
Yep.
open.
Get your notes. Oh, your good stuff. Remember, we're gonna try and do the party recap this time. See how that works. I saw something on YouTube about it, so we'll give it a shot and see how it works out.
Damn it, I have to pee.
What's up, party recap?
We're going to. I think Alec decided. Did we decide that you were gonna kind of head it off? Can't remember.
But damn it, I
No,
have-
but
oh.
I can.
I don't remember who it was. I think maybe it was Jamie.
I'll be right back. I gotta pee. But I'll be
Steve?
Was
right
it? I don't remember. Damn it. I'm totally down. What I was thinking was, I'll start the recap and then I'll let you tell the wider recap story. And if you miss anything, I'll fill in the blanks. Get it going. Or I can recap. It's up to you.
No, I was the one who was like, I like the idea of us doing a recap, like
Mhm.
us doing the recap, because then you'll kind of get an understanding of the things that are important to us.
Yes.
Like the things that stood out to us as important from the first campaign. And I'm sorry, but is that the red flower?
Yes.
In your display there?
It is. It's the red flower,
I love
badly
that.
placed in the background. Isn't it great?
Yes, I
It's amazing.
love that. Turning off my.
It was too perfect. I
Better.
couldn't help it.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Don't forget to launch roll 20.
I'm in roll 20.
Right. Is everybody in roll 20?
I think so.
The button for. Ah, there it
Missing a
is.
Sato.
Oh yeah, that looks
Sato's-
much better.
Sato's in the other group. Hopefully he'll be back soon.
I can't exactly
good.
move him for us.
He said he'd be back. He just went to go get.
So I've got a new method of recording. I'm hoping that it's gonna work
Oh,
better
nice. Nice.
than the original.
What you doing?
I'm using the Twitch Studio, like the streaming software, but instead of streaming, I'm just recording, which is why I kept having to test, like, am I talking? Can I hear myself on the recording?
Oh, we did discuss setting it so it would automatically roll damage for us, right?
Yes.
Oh, did we?
Yes, because that
Oh.
will speed things up significantly.
Here's a test if I'm going to shoot someone with my crossbow.
That'll work.
So did I roll a 10, and then if
To
10 was
hit.
a high enough to hit, then I would have hit 3 damage? Okay, cool.
Yes.
I'm gonna make sure I understand it.
Sato!
The best part
You
of
just
this
do
is...
that off
Mine-
your character sheet.
I have mine. Yeah, it's a setting on your character
Yes.
sheet.
Yeah, I have that set off the character sheet.
So if I do like
If you
this,
go to character sheet, there's a little. There's a little.
if I do like that.
Here.
Right.
Oh, okay. So I can do it with.
I left mine to. I know a lot of y'all took it off, but I left mine to automatically roll
Okay, cool.
advantage, disadvantage, because it's just easier for me.
I just have it where I can toggle it on if I need it.
I need to figure out if. So let's see if this works with spells. That's what I want to know. So that'd be like.
Or force.
I don't have any
Oh
idea
yeah,
how
I
that
think
works.
that's the
Which
damage.
goes
So that'd
That
be
is-
damage.
that
So
is
I'd have to
damage.
combine it with like a d20 roll.
Like, here's my Sacred Flame
Damn!
damage.
No, spells have different hit ratios. Some of them,
Oh, what was that?
he has different. It's the monster has to.
Oh, that's
'cause
right.
spells are
Sacred Flame
different.
doesn't.
Spells are different than just flat. Like the spell itself will tell you what the creature has to do to avoid getting hit by it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so we're gonna have to add extra stuff. That's just
Yeah.
me clicking on it, like I would with the weapons, would be just doing damage. So we'd have to combine it with something else.
Sorry, does Talia
Yeah,
have a water
well-
shield
Yes.
in her Hero Forge character?
There we go.
Yeah, that's what we'll have to do before we cast spells.
The best part is because I'm
Okay,
not
see,
feeling great. If I
like,
cough, I can just do.
She put her she put
Nice.
her whole. If you look in the spell description down at the bottom here, flame-like radiance descends onto a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed a dexterity saving throw. So it's the DM that rolls, not you.
Right.
You don't roll
Right,
the hit for spells.
right, but I
Spells
need-
have their own. Yeah.
Yes, but because Roll20 is not set up, I can't do the spells. Like, I think we're on the same, but we're saying the same thing.
I think y'all are saying the
So-
same thing.
So I have
No.
to do this, and then he does the rolls based off that, and then if I hit, I can just click on the spell for damage.
Yeah.
Like, so like if I do the Roll20 and he does his, I get 3 hits. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. There you go.
That's the easier way to do it.
But and eventually we'll get to where we know you'll know how your spells work enough that you don't even have to put the spell in there.
Right.
Because I don't
We're just
think
waiting on
you don't necessarily have to put
people
the
are
spell
talking
in there, because then at that point you're basically telling the whole group what you're capable of, but that's up to you. Like, this is something we were discussing earlier. Like,
Okay,
does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that does. We already
Hello.
linked it before, so
I love.
but
I
I'll keep that in
mute.
mind for the future.
I mute my recording so I can cough, and I cough, and it's like, "Are you trying to talk? Unmute yourself." It's like, "No, I'm trying to cough."
Nice. Nice. All right, is everybody good?
Oh.
I suppose so.
Say, do you hear?
Yeah.
Well, and
yeah.
see, like,
Nice.
Ready, Jack?
and like,
Ready.
Fries, in your description, it literally doesn't say what they can do to avoid the hit. So I think it just automatically hits, which is part of why spell
Spell
slots.
save. Spell save
Yeah.
DC is 12.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
There we go. That makes sense now.
if we're all ready.
Ready.
All right.
Ready?
I tried to like.
I am
slash
going
R, but
to-
instead I couldn't recognize.
So I'm just going to start us off, and then I'm going to let you all take over as far as recap goes. You spent the better part of a 10-day traveling on the sea, on the rough sea, to, an unknown land. A land that you've heard of mostly in fairy tales and rhymes as a child, legends as a young adult. But you finally made it here after a 10-day and a fight with a storm. If anybody would like to continue.
So basically, we're just carrying on with this carriage to meet this.
Well, we're recapping first.
Right?
Yeah, so what we're doing is we're recapping first. I probably should have made it more clear. So I'll go ahead and we talked about
The
this.
water elemental
Yes.
that
water
didn't want to
watermelon.
Didn't want to talk to anybody.
Nope.
I wanted to stab it for some reason. 'cause
I
it's
know.
made of
I
water.
tried talking to it. To be fair,
Yeah.
I tried talking to it.
We met
I ran the fuck away until things turned around.
we
Scream.
met a Goliath and a giant.
Had a
I
pet
did
goat.
scream.
Yes, you did.
I was racially profiled.
You were not racially profiled.
She called you a
I
dragon
called you a
several
gold
times.
boy.
No, she called me
Guys.
Bronze Boy.
I called you bronze
I-
boy.
Literally did not write down the name of the giant.
Tovenak.
Tovenak.
Hovanak.
Huvenak.
I made sure I got names. We met
That's the only one I
Gregor
didn't write down.
and Hattie, who are siblings, at the end, and Hattie had the beetle Barnabas,
Which
who
is
is-
very
apparently
deadly.
has
Ooh.
No, he has paralyzing poison,
Yes.
not
What did I
murder
not write
poison.
down? I didn't write down too
No,
much.
extremely dangerous. And
Uh,
Gregor needs to stop screwing around with that stuff.
When everybody went to bed, I asked about the mysterious, funky purple light in the distance. Heard that that's a no-no place, and everyone who goes there dies. So of course I would go there. I also tricked Sato into going and picking a flower for, well, I guess for fries.
I bravely volunteered.
Yeah, after he
Maybe
said
the
flower
I
that
was
totally
scared to
should
touch
have
the
been a
flower,
trap, but
and then he
wasn't
had to
because of
flick
the
it
light.
because he's afraid of the flower as well.
Did he flicked the flower?
And then he gave the flower to Fries, and Fries sold it to Alec.
Yes.
Or to Azul.
Yes.
As all.
I tipped Hattie a gold.
You did.
And then I tipped Gregor 2 gold for the information that he gave me.
So I
But
know he has a lot of money,
guys-
so I took it.
You guys did not know that. And then yes, you sold me a flower.
Well, you weren't sneaky about it. I saw you
for
do it.
5 silver. You saw me give it to Hattie. You did not see me give it to Gregor because
we took
fucked
a
out of it.
job. We took a
Yes.
job
Yes.
to take this oxen
Wag,
cart.
Flotsam and Clotsam are pulling
Flotsam
it.
and Flotsam are the ox. We're
I didn't know
taking
they had
this cart
names.
to
Yeah,
Yes,
not,
it had
not
names.
Jetsam,
I
it's
asked.
Clotsam. Flotsam and Clotsam.
Flotsam and Clotsam. We're going to Phandelver. We're taking this to a Mr. Hold on, I've got it written down here.
We're taking it to
Mr.
Rockseeker,
Rockseeker.
and then Barthen's Provisions will return the cart and oxen back to Gregor.
Yes. So we just got to take this cart to Mr. Rockseeker, and we'll get paid for the trip, and we'll see what happens from there.
Also,
The
I don't
faster we
trust
get
any
there,
of
the
you
better our
guys, but
pay.
Sato is easy to manipulate.
We're also
I'm what?
Easy to manipulate.
Easily manipulated.
Here.
It's Alakazam.
we're
I ain't
taking it
scared enough
to.
of
We're
flowers.
taking these to an inn. There's a specific inn we're supposed to be going to in Phandelver. I did not write down the name of the inn we're supposed to be taking this to. That's a problem.
So you're supposed to take the wagon load to Barthen's Provisions.
Barthen's Provision.
That's what I already wrote down and
Yeah.
said.
Yep.
So Barthen will take it to Rockseeker?
Right.
Okay, so
well, you'll take it to Barthen, and then Barthen has his kind of a system set up to take the wagon and deliver it back to the docks empty.
Okay. So, here we go.
Oh, we don't have to worry about taking it back.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're going to
Just deliver it.
Phandelver,
And
which
we
I'm
have,
going
pretty
to
sure I
Phandelver.
spelled wrong.
we have
So-
2 on the wagon. I can't remember who were the 2 on the wagon. Whoever had the best animal handling, and then
Talia and I think
Me and
Azul.
Azul were on the wagon.
Okay, Talia.
They're
and
driving.
Alakazam,
Yeah.
And then
They're
I'll
driving.
be at the front. I don't know how we want to keep guard here. 2 in
Wait.
the front, 2 in the back.
So how
or-
many people at once can fit on the wagon?
Two.
2.
Okay. So the rest of us are walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Was Sato in the front?
Yeah, I'll take the front, and then I don't know how you guys want to split up, keep guard. I'd be
I call back.
keeping
I'm
an eye out
ranged.
everywhere as we go.
Talia and I are
I'll walk
riding
beside it.
riding the
Yeah, I'm gonna walk on Talia's
I'm gonna,
side.
I'm gonna sit in the middle because I'm not super happy about taking hits for people I don't know.
You can't sit in the middle because only 2 people can be on.
Wait,
the
I'm
wagon.
walking next to
wait,
the cart
I
in
just-
the middle is where I'm at.
I
Oh,
just
okay.
saw in the art of Lost Twisters of Phandelver. Is that a flower inside the
Yes,
swamp?
that's
Yes,
the
sir.
flower.
Yeah, we
We've
were
already
just talking
discussed
about
this.
that. That's your flower.
That is hilarious.
I
Do you
do
like
think
that?
we are ready for the map now.
Okay. Let me
ready.
just write down that lyric is on Talia's side.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of draw my little card out here.
And-
Talia, what size are you on?
I am on the right.
Okay.
So that I guess Artuk would be on the left, Sato out in front, and then me in the rear.
Okay. Lyric beside Talia.
Oh, you're in the rear.
Yes.
Did not know Phandelver
Oh.
was in England where everybody drives on the right.
I love it.
I'm just like picturing,
All right.
for whatever reason, the horse carriage, like the primary
Ox.
driver sitting on the right. Or ox carriage.
Ox.
I don't know why that's what I'm picturing.
Don't insult Flotsam and Clotsam.
I'm so sorry, Flotsam and Clotsam.
Rude.
All right. You should be back on the
we must
big
be.
map now.
This cart must be like loaded down where 2 oxen can only carry 2 people. Like that's.
It's
like,
pretty
crazy.
loaded. I mean, it's loaded full of basically mining supplies.
Oh
Lots
yeah,
of
that's
smelted
right.
torque. Yeah, it has lots of
Yeah.
mining supplies on it.
Onward!
All right. So the last we left off, we were Sato had just crawling up out of the embankment of the swamp, covered in mud. You can see full grown
Right, he
Goliath
ate it.
barbarian with half of his face covered in mud, with a fairly good sense of humor. And as you all start to make your way back on the road south, trying to avoid distraction as you beat the day, so to speak, as the sun continues to climb high in the sky. You notice that it's around 1 p.m. in the afternoon. And Sato, if you would, I need
Yes.
you, please, to make a Constitution check.
Constitution check. What's my plus on that?
Fail it.
A checker
Rude.
say
While he's doing that, I'll use my cantrip to brush off some of the mud off his back that he can't reach with his armor.
Oh, nice.
With my mage hand.
Nice.
Oh, look at that. 21.
Ooh, 21. All right.
damn.
So you feel a little bit of an itch, kind of on the upper left-hand side of your shoulder. You kind of scratch it a little bit. It's a little bit of a bump. Not really much to worry about.
Uh-oh, ticks. I am going to...
More of a bite. More of a bite.
Okay.
Mosquito bite?
It seems okay.
Yeah, alright. I'm
Just a
gonna...
little itchy.
I'm gonna check if there's anything, like, creepy crawly inside of it. I'm gonna take, like, what can I use?
A branch?
Really glad I didn't touch him.
That is probably a good thing.
I don't have a dagger. I think I do have a knife, though. I got that magic dagger that I have. So I'm gonna take my my blue Arcana dagger that I got from the guy, and I'm gonna sort of like poke at it and see if there's anything moving around inside.
That's like a great way to slice up your back. Are you sure you want to use a
Yeah.
sharp implement to do that?
Well, yeah, I got pretty thick skin, so
All right.
I just want to make sure it's not like a tick buried inside there. I want to give it a little push, see if I can like see anything's moving in there.
You know, there's other people you could ask to look at your back.
No, I love this. What should he roll,
No, this is
Reeks?
funny.
What should he roll?
No, I'm here for it.
I'm actually.
It's not an actual dagger. It's like Reeg said, this isn't a weapon dagger. This is more of an ornamental dagger.
Yeah. Roll me a medicine check.
Medicine. Wow.
Yeah. No, actually, roll me a nature check.
Nature.
Yeah,
where's
sorry.
Nature.
So it should be an intelligence.
Nature. Ooh, no bonus on that. Ouch.
Ooh.
That's not gonna do much.
Oh,
That's a three.
My intellect rolls are.
So- So, after fidgeting a little tiny bit with the very, very tip of the dagger, and this is quite a feat, as you see this giant, larger than life barbarian very delicately using the point of this dagger to kind of finagle down into this bite. All you can see is just kind of a little black speck. It doesn't seem like there's anything growing in there.
Nothing alive in there.
Nothing alive in there.
Okay. I guess I'll just leave it for now then.
I was
Well,
really
why don't
hoping
we-
he'd, like,
why don't
slice
we
his back
stop?
open.
And let's see what damage you did, even though that was hilarious watching you scratch at that like a monkey. Why don't you kneel down and I'll do a medicine check to see what kind of damage you did and if I can
Do
see
we-
anything.
Yeah.
Do we
All
really
right,
even have
all
the
right.
time
Okay, so are
for
we
this?
stopping while they're doing that?
I think we have to,
this
right?
is
Leave
great.
him
Or you
behind.
guys can keep going.
Yeah, you
Kind-
guys
kind
keep
of a-
it
kind of a
We
dick
can
move.
No,
lightly jog and
we
catch
can,
up.
yeah, it's fine. We can wait for y'all to do this. It's
Yeah,
cool.
kind of a
It's
dick
cool.
move. You guys just kept going.
Yeah, no, we
I
didn't.
watched
We
it.
didn't. We
Giant.
stopped.
Going.
We stopped.
We stopped. We stopped.
Talia stops
Technically-
the horses.
Let me do
Do I
a
need to
D-
roll
let me
to
do a-
stop the oxen?
The
Sorry.
oxen.
Do I need to roll to stop the oxen? I stopped them.
Oh no, you
Okay.
can just stop them. Yeah.
Okay, I
So-
stopped the oxen.
So I didn't have him roll an additional check for knife slippage reasons, because I figured with the nature check and with this Constitution check before, it seemed good enough. I don't think that you have to worry about any immediate infection this time.
Okay.
Okay, so am I? Okay, so
You still want me to? My medicine's pretty good. Do you still want me to check to see
yeah, I
what the
think I'll
bite
still
was?
have him. I'll still have him look at it. Why not?
Sure. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll a medicine check. Oh, nice.
Ah,
So all you can see is it just
Wow.
he might have irritated a little bit with the point, but it's fine. It's just a bug bite.
all right,
Yeah,
you're fine.
yeah,
guys.
your
Keep
medicine's
going.
great, dude. Good
Yeah,
job.
Great.
All right.
Okay.
While I'm watching all of these shenanigans happen, I'm gonna kind of like turn to Talia, and I'm gonna speak to you in Sylvian, like we have in the past. Run this by me again.
Yes.
I have to learn not to blindly trust people.
Yes, that's correct.
But we're traveling with people we don't know.
Also correct.
I mean, your city, and she gestures wildly at oh no, Azel gestures wildly at Azel sitting next to you. You're sitting next to a green
Why are you
thing.
waving at me?
You're who knows? That's a dragon thing, and gestures wildly at Ardok. Is that how you say that?
Artok,
Artok?
yeah.
Artok. There's a giant. Gestures at Sato, and then who knows what's going on with that one? Gestures exceptionally wildly towards.
I glare
Bricks
a
in the
touch
back.
at your tone of voice.
Yeah, it's super
What are you
rude to
doing?
point at people and speak in a language they don't understand.
Agreed.
Make
I
them
say,
mad.
hold on. I say in Orcish. What do you mean? You stole 5 silver from me, you piece of shit, for a fucking flower.
The fuck did
And
you
I
just say to
said
me?
I said that in Orcish. You cannot understand me.
No, that's why I said, what'd you just say to me? Say it to my
I'm
face.
gonna look at Talia and still in Sylvian. I think I might have done something.
And I'm going to look at Lyric, and in Sylvian, with the most painfully obvious looking fake smile on my face, I'm going to say, perhaps we should have this conversation when the rest of them can't overhear us. Besides, I never said I trusted them. I just said that it was probably wise to travel with them since the gods put them in our path.
Odd. It's just odd.
I just
I
mutter.
don't understand.
I mutter under my breath in Orcish. What the hell have I done?
What have we gotten ourselves into?
I'm gonna look at everybody and just mumble under my breath, "Speak common or die."
Okay.
All I'm saying, and she speaks this one in common. All I'm saying is you have us traveling with a bunch of weirdos.
Well, that's not very
I
polite.
nod my head in
Excuse me, ma'am,
acknowledgement.
but you're not exactly normal yourself.
Yeah, what rock did you pull this one out
Know
from
what I
under?
am or not?
I'm
Can
gonna
we
jump in
please
and say,
continue?
I'm just gonna say, gold is gold, guys. Sometimes
There's a
you gotta work,
bonus on
you gotta
the
work
line
with odd
if we
people
get
if you
there
want to make
early,
money.
and I would like to earn that bonus.
So as you guys are
We're going.
talking
we're going.
amongst yourselves, up on the right, further off in the swamp. Let me see here. Who's at the lead? Sato.
That would be me again.
Let's say Sato, Lyric, and Trix. All make a perception check for me, please.
Or Trix or Talia?
Trix.
Trix, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sato, Lyric, and Trix.
That's not a good roll.
Hold on, let me pull the sheet back up here. You said a perception check?
Right. Yep.
I forgot how to do this.
You just click on where it says perception.
Perception.
It should automatically add your. There you go.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Ouch. Oh no.
All right.
Oh, no.
Oh wow. Okay, so
Oh, no.
as you're walking and you're carrying on the conversation, you notice out to your right, about I don't know 100 feet out past just a little bit past the interior tree line that just kind of meets the road. You
That
can
would actually
see
be on our left since we're heading south, wouldn't it?
it would be on your left. Actually, no, it'd be on your. Well, yeah, it'd be on your left. Shit. Onk with your big brain. Okay.
Or on the side I'm on.
Yes. You can see what looks to be a structure of some sort, maybe 100 feet out, kind of on the edge of the kind of like a little spit of land. It's kind of sitting out, nestled in the swamp. You can see the land around it is mostly dry, but there is a lot of swamp around it. You can continue on if you'd like. You can explore.
I
You can
vote
get
we
closer.
continue because I would like the bonus, please.
We've got a deadline to make, guys. Let's not go explore.
Okay.
Let's not borrow trouble.
Yeah.
You
I'm
also
gonna
see.
have to.
All right.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm easy with whatever, but yeah, getting to the goal
Go
is
ahead.
never a bad thing.
Yep.
It's still quite a distance away. Like you just kind of notice it out the corner of your eye as you're getting closer. And as you walk even closer to it, you can see that it's an old structure. Probably 100, maybe 200 years. It's been sitting there, crumbling, decaying. You can see that the wood is all crumpled in on the right-hand side of it. The left-hand side seems pretty structurally intact. It looks old. You can't be sure if anybody has been there recently, but it's an interesting site nonetheless. There are ruins everywhere. Something else that you notice: there are giant stone big, huge chunks of stone that look like they might have been part of a larger structure, just in big chunks lying all over the swamp.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at Azal and say, hey, it could be more red flowers in there.
You know,
Good. Thank
it's
you.
100 feet away. I know we have a deadline to meet, but look, I don't think it would hurt to check it out.
I am actually going to side with you on this one. I think we should definitely take a look. Not that far out of our way.
Could be something good. Hundreds of years
I
old.
suppose
Somebody
if
left something
nothing else,
behind.
we want to make sure we're not going to get ambushed from behind.
Well,
I'm
you can
staying
stay
in the
here and
cart.
watch.
I'm staying in the car.
Okay.
You guys have fun.
I
Okay.
That
vote
would be
we
a good
leave
idea.
at least 2 people with the cart so the cart does not get stolen while we're in there.
Okay, you can always there are a lot of trees around too, and big, huge like rocks and debris and ruins. There are a lot of places that you could possibly tie it off if you wanted to. It's an
Would
option.
deception be the check for how well we could do that?
Deception?
Oh no.
Are you
I think we
talking
just tie
about
it off?
Trying to like hide it?
To,
You
like,
mean?
hide
As
it?
far
Yeah.
as well,
Nature check.
No.
Or
Guys, let the DM.
I would say go ahead and roll me if that's what you want to do. Go ahead and roll me. Whoever wants to tie it off, roll me a stealth check.
stealth? Okay.
Yeah, roll me a
I'll do
stealth
that.
check. Who wants to tie the oxen off?
I guess
would like to do that.
looks like Onk's doing it.
Okay. So
She
Ankh,
rolled.
13. Okay, I think I would say that's high enough. That's a pass. You managed to find kind of a nice sturdy tree that's taken root nice and deep in the swamp, kind of in a nice dry patch of land right behind a big chunk of ruin. That's
Also
pretty
take,
well hidden from the high road.
I take some loose branches and kind of camouflage it.
Okay, so you put some branches around it. It's
On top of it.
pretty good job. From the road, you can't make it out at all.
I'm gonna throw it. Is somebody
Alright.
still gonna stay behind and keep an eye on this? If we lose this cart, or if somebody takes the bag off it, we're gonna lose our payday.
Yes,
I will
somebody
stay
definitely
behind.
needs to stay
Someone
behind.
stays with me.
Yeah, if you see anything, just bang your little drum really loud, and we'll
Yeah,
come
there
back.
you go. Now, we need to decide what order we're going into the structure and who's going in first.
Not
I
it.
would like to go. I'd like to go first.
Okay.
Please, by all
I'll
means.
follow up behind him.
And I will come after. You know,
I'm gonna let Talia. We're gonna let them go in, and then we'll go in.
yes, I do believe that is
Okay.
a wise idea.
Sounds marvelous.
And just so I'm clear here, Azel, you're staying back with the cart.
I'm staying back with the car.
Okay.
And I would like to go in first.
All right. Trix is behind. Trix, are you staying with the cart?
No, I'm going in.
You're going in? Okay, and you're behind Talia?
Yeah, let me go ahead and go last.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And-
go before. I'm gonna go before Talia. I'm not letting
Gotcha.
her walk into a trap first.
Gotcha. All right. Cool. All right, so after securing the wagon very securely, you've done quite a good job of hiding it from the road behind the ruins of the tree. You can see off to the left, pretty nice, about a 2 to 3 foot wide patch of dry land that leads all the way to the shack. It doesn't
That's
look.
sketch.
On both sides, you can see it's a lot of vegetation, lots of vines, thorns.
Can I do a general perception check?
You can.
Yo, this is
Just-
a beaten path.
Well, fuck.
You're about 30 feet in. 13? All right, 6?
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, I see.
Is there anyone else who would like to do a perception
I
check?
was
like
rolling
to-
awesome tonight.
I would like to roll an investigation check to make sure that the ground and the shack are stable, or if there's anything,
Odd.
like traps or anything that we'd have to look for.
Yeah, okay. Well, roll me a, go ahead and roll an investigation check. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, 11. So okay, you can tell that the land here, it's pretty wet. So it's kind of hard to make out distinct footprints if there were any, because it's just muddy. But for the most part, it's drier than the surrounding swamp around it. You're about 30 feet. You're about 30 feet in.
Into the structure or into the swamp?
Onto the path, onto the dry path. And you can see, as you're getting closer, you can see there are small, tiny little, like, cuts out of the tree in front of you. It doesn't look like a claw mark, per se. More like something hit it. Something very, very big and blunt hit it and kind of took a big chunk out of the edge of the tree.
You said it's 2 to 3 feet wide.
2 to 3 feet wide. Yeah.
So I'm gonna stop.
Give or
Since
take.
I'm at the front. I'm gonna turn around and look directly at Sato. Say, you know what? On second thought, it might be better if you go first. And then I get down on all fours and I start crawling him in between his legs. And get behind him.
You know I don't wear anything under this kilt. But...
Well, I'll
Don't
just
look up.
Yeah, I'll just make if the horns
Don't
graze
look
you,
up,
I'm
dragon.
sorry. Unintentional. Don't take anything out of it. And I'd like to twitch spots.
I am watching this entire site in front of me because like I'm directly behind them and I'm just like looking over my shoulder at Talia like my point.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take my axe off my back and have it in hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and ready my bow.
Yeah, we're gonna slowly march forward. Is there a roof on this? What's the
There is.
visibility gonna be in there? Is it gonna be dark?
So you're about 60 foot away still, and you're approaching. And as you get closer, you can see the back right sector, kind of the back right kind of back portion of this hut, this little shack. You can make out it's kind of caved in. Looks like from a falling tree from behind it. But the shack itself. Now that you're a little closer, you can see that there was some real craftsmanship put into this thing initially. It's not just some breaking down shack in the woods made out of sticks and twigs. It had some real merit in its day whenever it was a building.
I'd like to think about the history of it and do a history check to see if I can recognize like what the building was and what we might be able to find in it.
Okay, give me a history check.
Oh, that's
Nice
bad.
today.
That was a natural.
killing
that was a
it.
natural
Power
one.
roll.
Killing it.
Oh man,
That was a
okay.
natural one.
Jesus. Oh, it was a natural
Yeah,
one.
was a natural one.
Wow. Okay.
That was
Yeah, I
critical
see.
fail there, but-
Jeez.
Clap and a half for you, my friend.
You didn't read that book. Pretty much what it says.
So
For the
you
very
watch.
least, you had a temporary stroke and forgot.
Got
You
COVID.
watch Artok kind of really kind of stop what he's doing and kind of stop walking and just look at the building and just gaze at the building for a good 30 seconds. It just kind of looks like a stone statue until Sato kind of comes up and snaps out of it and he kind of shakes his head.
I don't really know what that is. So
Purple
Can't
monkey.
really
just
That was
wait
your
for it.
that was your history check. Your
Purple-
natural one history
Hey
check.
guys, Guys, Ree left to go use the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh, purple monkey dishwasher.
Ah,
Yes.
gotcha. I didn't hear her.
No worries.
It's hilarious. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
You pulled a
Oh my
Gandalf.
God.
You have no memory of this place.
I will give you this.
Well, I've never been there, so.
I
Well,
will
hold
give
on.
you this.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Fries. The wood that this and you'll probably learn more as you get closer, but you can tell that the wood that the shack / hut is made out of doesn't seem to be any like it'd be wood from the swamp here. It's not like somebody came here, cut the trees down, and built a house.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
I'll share that
This
when
is
we get
trap.
back.
This is
Yeah.
trap.
So glad I'm staying behind at the cart right now.
I hope you get jumped by bandits.
That would be hilarious.
Just bang your drum.
Oh wow. There's
Help! Bang your drum.
Yeah, I would like to mention that when you said that, I cursed at you in Orcish.
Yeah, how far away is the wagon from where we are? We're walking 100
Well,
feet away from the wagon.
Let's hold
You're
on.
gonna be
until
about
Ree gets
100
back.
feet away from the road. Yeah.
Let's hold off any info until Ree gets back.
Yeah.
Oh god, you and I are gonna have a rivalry, aren't we, Fries?
Maybe.
Oh, good lord.
You don't know. You don't know my life.
You don't know. You don't know me. Oh, don't forget everybody that we have inspiration from the last thing.
Oh, that's right.
That's
It
right.
only lasts for so long, doesn't it?
Shit, we should have remembered that for all these
It
rolls.
goes away after the next session, so we have to use it
Yeah.
this session if you can.
Yes.
Or the next encounter.
Oh, we have that one inspiration point that we can. Yeah, that's right.
If we
You
get an
guys
encounter, we
all
have to
got
use
it.
So
It's
we have an
basically-
inspiration point we can use whenever we want to.
Yeah, you can re-roll any type of roll.
Is that what it is? I thought it
I
just
think
gave you
so.
advantage.
It gives you
Yeah,
advantage
that's
on a roll of your choice.
You can use it after too. You don't have to be like I'm using my inspiration before.
Is that what advantage means? You get to re-roll? If you get a bad
it
roll?
just
no,
means that you
advantage
roll.
means you roll twice, and you take the higher of the number.
Oh,
and
nice.
disadvantage means you roll twice and you take the lower of the number.
Oh, okay.
Which I've been nice tonight. I should have given. I should have
Don't
made
be
a couple of these things at disadvantage, but it's okay. It's okay.
Don't be nice.
Ah,
I won't learn that way.
So if you decide to use your inspiration after you rolled once, that means you get one more roll, right?
right. Yeah.
When we
It could be a
start,
lifesaver.
Can you only use
Technically, you're
inspiration?
supposed to use your inspiration. Like you're supposed
Before.
to say you're gonna
Yeah.
use your inspiration before, but I think
Before. Yeah, I'm just trying to be nice.
Yeah. Okay. Can I use it outside an encounter?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. You can use it on checks or
You
saving
could have used it
throws.
on your history check.
Yeah, that'd been a waste. I thought about it. That would have been a waste.
The only thing that you can't do is you can't like double or double. You can't double advantage or double disadvantage. So, for instance, if you have disadvantage on something, you can use your inspiration to make it a normal roll. Or if you have advantage on you can't. If you already have advantage on something, you can't roll your inspiration to get 3d20, for
Right.
instance.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's really handy. It's really handy when you roll like natural ones and things like that. As a matter of fact, if you wanted to, I would even allow you to re-roll that history check, even though you don't really have to. It would kind of might be a waste.
Yeah, I
Hold on to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it. I thought it'd be interesting,
Yeah.
and I'm also trying to see like how much you have prepared, because I know Reeks likes to nerd out a little
Oh,
bit with this stuff.
dude. I'm so prepared. Like I'm probably more prepared than I need to be. Which I've heard is a kind
What
of
is
a
the phylum of this tree?
good. Well, you see. I don't know that, but we could fudge it. It was placed there by an ogre named Yasmar. I don't know.
What I expect. I expect you to know that stuff.
Oh man, you guys are getting to some really, really fun stuff. I just can't even. Like, I just kind of want to throw it at you right now, but I can't. It'd be evil.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, actually.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
Bryce has gone to the bathroom, Ree.
Hazel's back with the cart.
Yes, you
With
better
the
do
oxen.
something. You better do something with that.
With what?
Me staying behind. A
I
mosquito
mean,
bites your nose.
you're pretty close to that swamp, man. I mean,
Yeah,
might wanna-
we don't
I'm-
want him getting attacked by himself in that cart. I'm kind of worried about that.
I
I'm
mean-
being
Yeah, he'll be
cautious.
fine.
I'm being. Actually, I would like to roll a stealth roll and hide among the cart.
okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Whenever everybody comes back, we'll do that first.
Okay.
And actually, I have to roll too after you roll. So I'll let you roll and then I'll roll.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Why are you rolling, Riggs?
It's a big secret.
Uh-oh.
I actually have to roll twice.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh, please
And-
no.
At some point, Ankh, you're gonna have to roll a 1d4 for me later on.
What?
Don't give too much away, Riggs.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah, you're just giving us all anxiety.
No, I'm not trying to. I hope I'm not. It's not necessarily a bad thing when I ask you to roll.
Oh, Bree is back.
Welcome back. Welcome
Yes,
back.
but Fries is
Yep. Just give Fries 1 sec here. We'll get back to it.
Talia Lachey is rolled a natural 1 on bowls.
Bowls?
Bowels.
Breath, air, stairs.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Alright, you want me to go ahead and roll?
Nice. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and make that roll, Alec.
Okay,
Just
stealth
can make
check.
stealth check.
Stealth.
Rolling
Oh,
that
fuck me.
Oh,
There
7.
you go, bud.
All right. Let me.
People are killing it on rolls today.
Here, I'll go ahead and let you guys hear the roll.
Oh,
Oh, no.
god, no, no.
Ooh.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Okay. All right.
No.
So,
No!
with Alec back at the cart, or
Hazel.
sorry, Alec. My God. With Hazel
Hazel.
back at the cart, watching the provisions and the oxen, trying to steer clear of mosquitoes and other blood-sucking things. Trying his best to kind of crouch behind the ruins there, keep a woeful eye of the surroundings of the path. Doesn't seem like there are anybody coming in any direction, not that you can see. Seems fine. The air seems fresh but swampy. The rest of the party is about 40 feet away from the hut.
I'm just gonna keep a steady stride towards the hut.
Okay. Everything seems normal. You can hear the mud squish from underneath the bottom of your boots. Drier in some places than others. Dodging large rocks in the middle of the path. Lots of blind spots, but nothing of great concern. You feel pretty safe considering you have a pretty large group.
When we get
Okay,
about 15 feet away, I'm going to want to do a perception check to see if I notice anything unordinary.
Sure.
Once we get to that distance. I don't know
Okay.
how close we are yet.
I'd say that's probably right about now. And go ahead and go ahead and make a perception check.
Rolled and everything.
Hey!
Is that what
Very
that-
nice.
the dice? Sweet talk the dice?
Yeah, you gotta sweet talk them a little.
Very, very nice, Ree. Very nice. Okay, Ree. Why do I do this?
Okay.
Okay.
Talia.
All right. Oh, I meant to say Talia. I'm like, ah. All right. as you get closer, and Talia notices this, right, doesn't even take any real effort, but you can see there are carvings kind of in the stone, very, very ornate carvings of, it looks to be a jackal of sorts, kind of surrounded by a table of fruits and glasses and goblets. There are empty chairs everywhere, and on the left there is a large, and this is all in the carving. On the left there is a large, looks like a vase that's turned over and cracked, with nothing coming out of it. Facing it on the opposite direction, on the other side of the stone slab, is another vase that's tipped over and cracked, but with a pile of skulls at rest below it. It's the only piece of stone that you notice that's in this entire hut. Everything else in the hut is made out of a very nice, ornate, carved wood that doesn't seem to be of the swamp itself.
I'm sorry, Reeks. Hold on.
Sure.
Ankh just
called a
dishwaters.
Oh, sorry, I missed it.
So that's
She
okay.
put it in Discord. I was
Oh,
smart
We
and
literally had a 30-minute countdown right before we started.
Okay, to be fair, I went from fine to, oh my god, I have to get to the bathroom now for me. So
Yeah, it's okay, guys. You can just let me know. It's totally okay. Did everybody catch that dialogue, that description?
yes.
Yeah, two
it's on
vases.
it's on a stone slab.
Yeah, it's above. It's
Like
above
a-
what looks like the entrance of this the hut. It's right above the entrance, kind of like an entrance kind of. What's the word I'm looking for?
Archway.
Yeah. It's like like an archway above a doorway, and it's very ornately carved. Looks like very
Guys.
professionally carved, and you can clearly make out that there's a jackal at
Guys,
rest.
It's the Baba Yaga.
Man, I'm really regretting that natural 1 history roll.
It's the Baba Yaga.
That's okay. Once Ankh gets back, I'm probably gonna roll whatever roll that would be for what I would need to understand and interpret the carvings. So I'll let you think about that, Reeves.
Yeah. I am ready.
Religion, Arcana, History.
No,
I should
These are
probably
in
move
this-
Handful that I could roll.
you down to there.
Oh, thank
This
you.
one. Yeah.
Okay, we move.
Oh, okay. Looking at what an Arcana check is. Okay.
Man, Azel is missing out on all the good shit.
Bang your drum. We'll come back.
We will. We'll come back if you get caught. Don't worry.
Yeah, so Fries,
Will
if
we-
you have any questions at all, man, about any of the stuff, I have
Well,
really good detailed notes right
Well,
in
it's
front
super.
of you.
So getting the thing on Roll20 is super useful and to like build the character sheet, but like it's hard to find the stuff. I'm thinking of just going to like Books A Million in Harrisburg and buying the
Oh,
book, just so
What,
I can
the
like
handbook?
reference. Yeah, the handbook, just so I can reference
I
it.
highly recommend everybody have a handbook.
it's really nice to have. I mean, and I'll tell you what, Fries, you live really close.
No, I'll just get my own. Don't worry, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Well-
appreciate that though. But
Yeah, you're welcome, man. I was just gonna say, I'm gonna read it right here for you. Your Arcana measures your ability to recall lore about spells, magic items,
yeah.
eldritch symbols, magic traditions, the plane of existences, and the inhabitants of those planes.
I mean, it's nice that a lot of people put this stuff online, but like I have to ask the right question rather than
Yeah.
I can't read the book cover to cover.
Well,
Yeah, gotcha.
the basics of the player's handbook is on D&D Beyond too. As well.
Yeah, which is what I mean, I have that up
Yeah.
like as a rule, especially for wizards.
Oh my goodness, especially for wizards.
You guys are so worried about me, but I'm having fun. This is great.
Yeah,
I'm gonna steal your spell book. Just kidding.
Steal your
Nice.
pickpocket.
That's actually funny because he can
Actually,
do
that's
that.
actually a problem.
He can do that. He can steal spell books. God, if I could speak.
As a
Mhm.
wizard, all of his spells are written down. That's how he gets them. So if I steal his spell book, he can't use them.
That's right. It's kind of screwed.
I still have giant claws and a big ass knife though.
It's true, and breath, and acid
Yeah,
breath,
and lightning
There.
breath.
or lightning breath. Shit.
I will
You
wait till
do
you're asleep and
currently
lightning you in
have
the face.
You are currently the only one in the group with giant ass claws and shit,
Yep.
aren't you?
Yep. I'll go
Have
crazy.
a bio
when you're out.
emergency.
Sorry.
All right.
It's
Wanna
going
go
around
back?
tonight.
Oh, I
Okay,
think.
we're back.
Is everybody back?
Yeah.
How much of that did you catch on? Brady?
Tally.
I
is
heard
Talia
him
here?
talking about the broken
Nice.
vases, and then I had to dip.
Hey, no problem.
Yeah, that's where we were.
If you guys wanna, does anybody want a refresher? I can, or you
Okay,
can.
so I think, from what I understood, there's a giant jackal carving, a stone
Oh.
slab with a bunch of skulls on it, some ruins, and some broken vases.
There's 2 broken vases. One broken vase was
Broken vase.
empty, and the other broken vase had the skulls breaking
Wait,
out.
I thought it had fruit. Oh, that's in the middle.
Yeah,
Kind
yeah.
of
So there was one empty vase and
So,
one skull filled.
Are we staring at an altar, you guys?
It's like a mural over the entrance almost. Like, but out of stone. What's that called?
I'm curious if those vases are inside the building.
That'd be cool.
I'm gonna walk right up to the door and just see what the light is
Baba
like in
Yaga,
there.
it's Baba Yaga.
What's the visibility like inside the building?
Also check to see how
Oh.
large of space
Yeah,
it is.
I was actually
yeah,
gonna roll
I was
to
gonna
see
say.
if I could interpret and understand what the carvings were.
Yeah, can we do
Okay.
that first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is everybody good? Okay, nice. So go ahead and roll a. I think is it an Arcana check? Is that what we discussed, or is it a
Just
religion check?
Up to you, sir. You're the DM.
It's up to you. dude.
What are you trying to find out exactly?
If I can
Just like
interpret the meaning of the carvings.
Okay. Let me. I'll tell you what. Give me a religion check.
Work with me. Work with me. Talking you.
Wow.
Told you guys.
damn,
She's got a
Talia.
sweet talk.
Damn, she rolled a 19, a natural 19. Okay. So, you've seen this particular thing before in your past. This is very reminiscent of a resurrection ritual. The tablets, you've seen tablets from your very unique past, we'll say, from working around temples and having knowledge through associates, people that you knew, we'll say, for the lack of spoiling anything for the rest of the party. But this is no doubt, absolutely without a question, a glyph of a resurrection spell under the god of Anubis.
Okay.
Does she share that with everybody?
Talia, dear,
Yes.
you look concerned.
Well, I'm just gonna share with what I have gleaned from this with everyone. Yes, I will share it with the group that is, so that y'all can make of that what you will.
Resurrection. I wonder how long ago, or how long ago the last one was performed, if they were performed here.
I'd like to do an Arcana check on any of the runes that were part of the slab to see if there's any hint to that there's something magical mentioned within.
Sure. Make an Arcana check.
Don't forget to sweet talk it. There you go.
Ooh,
Now
nice,
you're getting the
nice.
big numbers.
So you can make out the stone itself. Almost has a kind of a mystical property about it. It's not like a stone that you can see around you. There isn't anything of this quality. Not even the ruins, not even the big chunks of ruins that are around you, exhibit this kind of mystic quality. You can all feel it, but Azul, I mean, shit, Artok, you particularly can feel it, and as you get closer to it, and you move your hand across the two different vases, one on each side, the one with the crack and the one with the skull, you can plainly feel clearly a different vibration as you hover your hand over one opposed to the other. At the same time, you get a very warm sensation right at the right kind of above your sternum, kind of where your necklace sits. And you can kind of feel a very light vibration.
I wonder if Mr. Rockseeker would give us extra if we brought these into him.
Well, how big is this slab?
I mean, it's part of the whole structure of the hut. It's just kind
If
of
we try to take,
I can draw
Like, it would-
a little.
Withdraw a little. Okay.
Yeah, we'd probably
Take
say-
I'm
it.
okay with taking it with us. There's something special about this,
but
let's check
it's
out the
so
inside
big.
first.
If we try to take it, it's probably going to collapse the whole structure.
Let's get it on the way out.
Plus, I'd rather not tick off any otherworldly beings that this might be honoring.
Yeah, it definitely looks like an altar to me.
But it's like a slab above the door, though, right? Is it an altar? Am I misinterpreting? Is it like a slab or an altar?
well, make a religion check.
Well, I
Is
mean,
it-
like,
I mean,
is it
structure-wise.
like is it like above the door, like above
It
your
is.
head?
It is
Okay.
above the door. It's kind of.
Okay.
I would say, with your height, I would say that it stands probably about 6.5 foot high, and then it starts. So the door is very tall. It's kind of a bigger door than you would kind of expect on a hut as small as this hut seems to be. But you can tell that, like I said, the building itself initially is made of great quality. Like, things were brought in to build this in a very specific location.
This feels like a temple, you guys. It feels like,
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to take that.
yeah.
But
let's take a look inside. That's what I
Yeah.
say.
I
I want to know how dark it is in there for visibility.
it's pitch black, so you can see.
Okay.
Since it's kind of an overcast day, the clouds kind of moved out from the storm from the previous night, but the clouds they're still light in the sky. It's about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, and there's slight overcast. There's enough light coming down where you can make out your surroundings, a good distance away. But inside the hut itself, the only light that you can see is very, very little glimmers from the inside from the caved-in wall from the right-hand side of it.
All right, I'm gonna ask my newfound friends if anybody has any sort of magical light source before I waste one of my torches here.
Okay. So, just as a refresher, if we can, who has dark vision here? Raise your hand.
Not it.
Not it.
Okay, one.
Where would I check that?
It should be on your
just on the. Okay.
on the bottom left, I believe.
It'd
I
be
could
Rachel.
probably- yeah.
It'll be in your right hand
Bottom
side.
right of the character sheet.
Is there, may I ask, is there actually
Yeah.
a door on
There is
the
not.
doorway?
So just an
Okay.
opening.
It's just
Okay.
an opening.
Okay.
Yeah. It seems like if you want to do an investigation check, we can. I can tell you more. Check it out.
Yeah, sure. I would love to
Would you
do
like
an
to?
investigation check. Mine's not going to be great, but I'll. Yeah. See.
I mean, you can tell this whole area. It just seems out of place. I mean, you can see all around this shack hut thing, whatever this thing seems to be, is just surrounded by swamp and just blackness and dark. You know what I mean? It's very out of place to you. Okay,
I'm
11.
gonna volunteer to go in, but I'm not going in the dark. Like I said, I'm gonna ask. Hey, does anybody
I
have?
see anything that they can't.
Wait,
Does anybody see anything, or does anybody have a light source? that they
Riggs, can
could,
I steal you to the whisper channel for a second?
Yes.
Okay. Be right
Yep.
back, guys.
Give me 1 sec, guys.
Can you hear me? Oh, he's not down here yet. Okay. I want to do something really evil.
What's up?
So I have a cantrip thaumaturgy,
Yes.
which only requires V as my component. One of the things I can do with thaumaturgy is create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of my an origin point of my choice within 30 feet. And one of the things I can do is ominous whispers. I want to create ominous whispers inside the darkness. But I don't want them to know that it's me.
I love it.
Because I'm kind of nervous now.
Nice.
As like my
Okay.
character, I'm kind of nervous now. This looks like a temple to Anubis. And I kind of want to shy away without actually telling them, I know Anubis, I don't think we should be here. So I'm going to do this
Nice.
to kind of try to scare them away from going inside.
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Uh-oh, I smell trouble.
Me? No, never trouble. I had a quick
No, just-
question about a spell that I have, that's all.
There we go.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we just wanted to kind of
Clarify the rules
Keep
on
it.
something.
keep it real. Okay, so you all noticed, you guys are all so close now, you're kind of standing around the entrance, and you can see the aside from the amount of craftsmanship just of the building of this thing, you can see the darkness inside seems uninviting. It's almost like the kind of darkness that you would find on a completely moonless night. It's almost unnatural. And actually, as you all kind of inch closer, Sato, more than anyone else, you can almost start to hear noises coming from inside. You can't distinguish whether it's laughter or screams or cries.
Okay.
I'm assuming I would not be able to hear this.
We need to light this thing up before going inside, guys. Nobody has magical lights.
It gets louder. It's getting louder. It's getting to the point now where a lot more of you are starting to be able to hear this.
Is
I
it?
don't
Can
like
we
this.
run like a language?
It's almost an indistinguishable chatter, to the point where it's almost all-consuming in points.
Maybe this is
Can
a
I-
bad idea, guys.
Can I check to see if I can understand what it's saying with my proficiencies? Is there a way to do
Roll
that, or
roll an insight check. Roll a perception check. Sorry.
perception check?
Yeah.
Nice,
Okay.
natural 20.
Wait, which?
Wow!
You did
Wow!
just
All right,
hit
I'll
natural
do-
20 on insight.
Something seems very off about this chatter.
I think at this point, I'm going to reach out and I'm going to stop Lyric and say in common, you guys, I'm not sure that going in there is the best idea. And I'm going to pull Lyric back a couple.
I'm
from the
already
point.
backing up, bow drawn and ready.
With that insight check, could I figure out what language it was?
You can make out that it is literally no language. It is something
okay.
just made to be deceiving.
Okay.
Could
I don't
Azel
like
hear
it.
this at the cart that he was at, or no?
I don't
No.
think so, no.
I don't.
You're really
You
far
might
away.
be able to see us
I
kind of
would agree.
panicking a little bit.
I agree with Talia. I don't like it.
I am going to take a torch out of my backpack and light it. I'm gonna walk to. What's my throwing distance? How far do you think I could throw a torch without it going out?
Oh, you can
Right,
throw it all the
check.
way in. You can. So you could walk
But
around
I don't want to
the.
be right at the door. I want to be like as far back from the door as I can. So I want to be like maybe 10, 15 feet away from the doorway and just sort of underhand heave a torch in as deep as I can.
You can do that. You don't even need to roll a check or anything. You can heave the torch in if you'd like.
Okay, so I'm about 15 feet from the archway, and I'm just going to underhand just heave that torch as deep in as I can.
Okay. Okay. So you all standing at a little bit back because you know a little bit shaken up by the chattering, which is still happening. By the way, not quite as intrusive as it was, but you see Sato walk up to the door, lumbering, very large, having to duck down to get his.
Well, I didn't go inside.
I know.
Yeah.
To kind of duck down, to kind of curl his hand back in order to whip this lit torch into the opening of this shack. And it does. You can see the torch whips in. There, you can see the light emanate from the outside of the shack. You can see the glow off the top of the trees and the leaves from the overcast sky, and it lands safely on the other side of the shack on the ground. It's still lit. You can actually now see inside the shack, and you can see that it's mostly empty, except for the tree that's fallen in on the right hand side is knocked down most of the structure on the side. It seems structurally sound enough to walk in, but it definitely would need some serious repair to be used as anything else. Does anybody want to walk inside?
No.
I'm gonna walk up to the doorway and take a good look inside. I'm gonna light a second torch actually, so I got one in my hand aside from the one that's on the ground.
Okay.
So that'll be 2 torches off my list. I think I have 10.
Well, you don't have to cross them off yet because you haven't consumed them, so you can still use. You can still use them. They're not.
I can still relight them. Gotcha.
Yeah. So you're saying
I'm
this
gonna
one.
stand in the doorway. I'm gonna hold my torch in. And I'm gonna see if I can get a really good look on the inside.
Okay, and actually, as you're trying to light the other torch, Azel, can you
Shit.
please roll a 1d4 for me?
1d4. Ah, crap. Yeah, 1 sec. Sorry.
Sure, no problem. Take your time.
How far away is Azel from us?
He is about 100 feet from you at the
Okay.
hut. You can kind of see
Holy
him.
crap. Okay.
It's hard. Nice roll. It's hard to see kind of where everybody is through the trees, Azel, but you can make out kind of where everybody went to.
right.
You can tell.
I can't necessarily see them.
Yeah. But you can tell that the sky is starting to become darker. It's starting to become early evening, around 5-6 o'clock. It's the sun is starting to go down. Not to the point where, oh my God, we have to make camp, but it is starting to be the light is starting to diminish.
Like unnaturally show?
No.
Like that or okay.
No, just and as you're standing there, you can hear with your wonderful hearing, you can hear what sounds like a small pulse, small rumble. It's not constant. It's every once in a while. You can't make a pattern out, but you're sitting here and it's kind of keeping you occupied as you as you wait for the rest of your party. That's it.
Okay.
Sato.
Yes.
I have to one quick. Yes. One second. I'd like to see what Lyric and Trix are doing right now at this moment.
Actually, can I go back? I'm sorry. I would like to rewind. If I could hear the
Yeah.
pulse and it didn't seem dangerous, and I was okay, I would
Well, you
like
don't-
to start beating my drum to the beat of the pulse.
Oh, are you going to do it loudly?
No, not loudly. Just kind of like I'm a little anxious and nervous, and beating my drum helps me calm down. So
Okay.
I'm gonna like make a beat with the pulse to kind of go back and forth with it.
Yeah, I like it. Okay. And
do we hear that, or do we
so
not hear
it's
that yet?
too faint, I think, for any of you guys to hear it. It's just kind of enough, where he's kind of using a finger. It's just kind of
Right,
a dong,
exactly.
dong, dong, whatever. Whenever he hears the pulse, he's kind of
Mhm.
matching it. Okay, so Tally, or Lyric and Trix, if I could ask you guys what you're doing at this very moment where you're standing.
I have my bow ready. I am weirded the fuck out, and I am slowly backing away from this weird ass shack.
I'm gonna look back at them and say, I might take a peek, but I could use some cover here, guys.
I'm keeping myself between Talia and this weird place we have decided to come explore. And I'm sticking real close to her because I'm like, get me the fuck out of
Behind
here
them.
when it comes close.
You can tell, you all can see the census immediately. The second that you look at Talia, that she is very, very uneasy. She is not happy about being here. It's almost as if she's seen a ghost. She does not feel comfortable at all. And she's almost in a daze because of how uncomfortable she is. And the answer is yes to that. Sorry.
Good. Yeah, I
I'm
caught
still
that.
trying to learn how
I
to
caught
use
that.
this damn
Yes.
thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at
Are you
Talia
gonna-
and say, you look like you've seen a ghost. Is there something I should know?
I'm just not really sure that this is the best place for us to be exploring. Especially since it's getting dark. Maybe we should head back to the cart.
I'm like, yeah.
I second that idea.
No curiosity on what might be inside this thing.
Actually, before you go any further, Sato, real quick.
Yeah, because I'm standing right at the doorway, kind of holding
Yeah.
a torch in and trying to look inside.
And you can kind of see, actually, and I'd like you, if you could, I'd like you to make a perception check for me real quick.
Quick talk to the ice.
Be a good one. Be a good one.
Hang on one second here. Where is perception?
A little more than halfway down on the skills.
Got it.
Nice job.
Oh,
Dude,
nice.
you beat the DC by 1 point.
Oh, nice.
1 point. Okay. Off to your right, as you veer in, you kind of very nervously veer in. As big as you are, you're still very cautious, especially after the swamp. Kind of gave you a little bit of enough of a jump to be a little bit more cautious in this sense. And as you veer in, you can see that from the outside, this place looks exquisite. And the inside, this place looks exquisite. But in the corner of the room, there's this tiny little wooden hatch on the floor, and it's broken. It's kind of half on, half off. Almost looked like it was rushed through in kind of a hurry, and not completely seated properly. And what you can make out is it looks like about a 2 foot by 2 foot shaft of some sort, leading off kind of in a downward direction.
They don't think it, just continue.
All right, I'm gonna turn back and yell and go. There's a underground level to this structure here, guys.
Sounds awful. That sounds horrible.
Yeah,
unless,
I'm out.
Unless
No,
there's,
thank you.
Unless there's
I'm going back to the
valuable
cart.
days
Y'all are on
inside
your
there.
own. Goodbye.
And
Have fun.
how valuable is anything we're gonna find down there if we're killed on the way down?
Well, from conversations with Tovanak, he said that there can be all kinds of weird things in the least expected places around these lands. A lot of artifacts and stuff have gone missing over the years. I wonder. This seems like a place where something could have gone unfound.
We need
I
to
can
make a
definitely
decision.
feel something here. I'm with Sato. I think we should take a look. We still have some time before it gets too dark, and it's going to be dark underground anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying the Cloud Giant's given me information on the fact that there are many relics in this land that have been buried, and this goes down. Down looks like buried to me.
I vote we keep going.
I vote we let them go on their own.
Yeah, if you guys want to watch the door and let the two
So
of us go in
suddenly,
that way.
as you're
no.
talking, as you're discussing this,
Oh no.
suddenly you hear this kind of sound like the air itself is tearing from behind you, and all of you on the edge of your seat already, just nerves at the tops of what they can be. Suddenly, you look over at Jamie, and the choker that she wears starts to glow a very radiant. Starts as a very light green and starts to glow very, very radiant, an ember color, an emerald color.
This is on who?
On Lyric,
On
and she
Lyric,
begins. The energy begins to pulse around her, and you can hear it. The tearing gets louder, and it's almost too loud. You're almost afraid that it's audible all around you, but you know that it's fine, and you watch as she starts to slowly change her form itself, and she swirls and slowly forms into a tiny little fox.
Oh
Into
no.
a fox.
I'm
See a
going to
fox?
very,
Fox or a fox?
I'm going to
Alright.
very quickly scoop Lyric up and hold her like a little puppy.
I'm gonna look at Talia and say, you know something about that?
What is my intelligence as a fox? This is.
So it is
no.
the same for you.
Okay, it's the same for me.
Everything is
Okay.
the same. As a matter of fact, you can also communicate.
Oh, I can talk?
You can talk.
A talking
I can
fox.
talk!
You're a talking fox.
I'm a talking fox!
I turned to them both and what
just
did you do
happened?
that or did something happen to you?
You can see her. She's still wearing the choker, and it's glowing this vibrant green.
I have no idea what just happened.
You can also make out that she's the perfect size to go down into a hole like this.
Oh no!
Before she does, can I take a look at the choker to see if I can recognize it or some sort of magical quality in it? The choker, right? Or is it a necklace?
Ratchet, I will probably bite you.
It's really
Yeah.
This is on you guys. If you would
This
allow
is
that, that's totally up to you.
This is an exceptionally sentimental item for me. Like,
I'm not gonna
Like-
take. I'm not gonna take
Obviously,
it from you. I just want to see what it is.
Yeah.
I'm a big.
it's a. I will
magic nerd.
describe. I will describe it to you. It is a oval-shaped piece of glass with a tree and flowers on the inside of the clear glass.
Would you mind if I took a closer look at it?
You can take a closer look at it, but don't take it off because I don't know what's gonna happen if you take it off.
Okay. Can I do like an Arcana check while it's still on her?
You can. And as you put your hand around it, go ahead and make your check. Nice. 21. That's awesome. So as you start to put the back of your hand around the back of the choker, it starts to pulse a kind of a darker green even more, and you can feel a vibration in your hand, almost the same vibration that you felt deep to your chest as you waved your hand over the slab of stone. You can't make out exactly the magical properties of this thing, but you know that it is beyond anything that you've ever seen before.
I quickly drop it and take a few steps back, getting my distance.
Thanks. Okay.
So I just want to ask the DM, that hatch that I see in the corner, are you insinuating, is that too small of a hatch for a 7'11" Goliath to
It
put
is
down?
far too small of a hatch.
Or a 6'6", 245 Dragonborn.
Hey,
It looks
Talia?
like it's made for a little person, like a halfling or a goblin or something small.
Talia?
Yes,
Do
dear.
you
I
know how we were
quickly
talking
turned to
about-
tricks.
You know how we were talking about divine intervention, and it is a little odd that I would turn into a thing small enough to fit down that hatch when we find the hatch.
Going to
Sounds like a
does.
good enough reason to me.
I'm going
It
to
does
squish you
seem like a
closer.
coincidence.
to my chest, like I'm hugging you tightly, and be like, "But I don't
Don't
want
break
you
me.
to go."
Don't break me. Go ahead. Put me down.
All right, while they're doing this, I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna pick up that torch that I threw in, and I'm gonna walk it over to the hatch. I'm gonna rip the little bit of broken wood off the top of the hatch, and I'm gonna drop that torch down inside the hole.
So, first, I'd like you to make a investigation check, if you would.
Investigation. Ooh, and more
And-
intelligence.
As you're leaning in,
Is that a masochist?
as you're leaning in to see the shaft, you suddenly hear the voice of Talia screaming at the top of her lungs in your head.
Really? I'm gonna shake my head and go, "Whoa, what was that?" I'm gonna
it
sort of
backs
peek
off.
back out the door. Do I see her screaming, or is she just
No,
still standing there?
She's just standing there holding Lyric.
Hmm. And if I look down the hole where I dropped the torch, what do I see? Do I see where the torch landed? How deep it is?
Yeah, so it you can tell that the torch kind of landed in a kind of an awkward spot, and it's almost completely out by now, but it is burning enough that you can make out that there's a little room kind of down in there. It's definitely far too small for you, but you could.
How
Basically,
far
you can
down? It's farther than like the length of my arm. Like I couldn't reach.
It
the
is.
floor if I went shoulder.
It is. It's about 6.5 foot.
Oh.
About a 2
All
by
right.
2 foot shaft, about 6.5 foot down.
All right.
Down into the right. So it's kind of like a slope, if you will, not a straight down kind of deal.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna use my other
Alright,
torch
Talia.
just to walk around the room and see if I notice anything like on the walls or on the ground or anything else.
Hun,
in
you're
the
gonna
room.
have to put me down. We're gonna have to go investigate what this thing is.
I
No.
follow Sato looking for
Yes.
things on the walls too.
Put me down.
So there's
Out of
nothing.
character, Lyric, you
Yeah.
could get violent. You have sharp bits now.
I know, but I don't want to.
She likes
Just
me. She's gonna fight you guys.
I'm
Just
gonna
so
let
real
everybody
quick-
know what I saw. I'm gonna say there's a room down here. It's about 6 feet down. I can't fit down here, but there's definitely a room down there.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Nice.
go down the hole. I'm gonna do it. You gotta put me
Okay.
down.
Like, well, yeah, the fox could fit.
Put me down,
I want to take a piece of rope first, and I'm going to suggest that we fasten
Yes.
a harness so that
Well,
we
you
can
might-
pull her out.
Just a DM tip. You might want to address the burning torch in the shaft before you lower the fox down into it.
Yeah.
What's the burning torch in the shaft doing? Is it like
you said it
It's
was
just
going
kind of
out,
sitting
right?
there. Yeah, it is going out. It is going
Okay.
out.
yeah, it's
but-
not about to start like a fire
Um,
or something, is it?
No.
I would like to use
What?
Mage Hand
Okay.
to pick up the torch and move it further down the shaft into the room.
Okay. Easily done.
That's a cantrip. Out of the way.
Oh,
so
nice.
it's not-
Yes.
I'm gonna say
Perfect.
that's a cool trick.
Yeah. Well, that actually is what you
Super
needed to do to open up the shaft because it was mostly blocked because of the torch, but you moved it. So
Okay.
you moved it out
Talia,
of the
you
way.
gotta
And
put me down now.
the torch is still lit, but it's barely lit on the other side of the shaft. Now, you are a fox. I believe that
So
you have
I can see the
dark sight. Yeah.
I don't know. Do foxes have dark sight? Now I have to.
You as the fox should.
I mean,
Ah,
they
my
definitely have
Discord.
like better eyes in the dark.
I do know that they do have better night vision than people from
Right, they
a class
do.
I took in
Yeah.
college.
And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see a fox in here, per se.
Oh, well, I can help out with this a little
Yeah,
actually.
it says right here, a fox, dark vision 60 feet.
Okay,
Fastest
awesome.
perception 13.
Trix, can you make a perception check for me?
Sure. Come on, be good.
Discord, why do you hate me?
Oh,
My
why?
God. What?
Oh,
Why?
4. All right. All right.
Theta, where did you get that fox info from?
Ankh, make a
I
Constitution
just
check for me.
typed in D&D 5e Fox, and it came up.
Okay.
Constitution
Awesome.
saving throw?
Here, I'll
Constitution
link
check.
to your page.
Okay.
How do I do the check?
You just roll the d20 and add your con modifier.
Or you can just click on I think it's the word Constitution.
Yeah.
Like
The far,
click
far
on,
left?
yeah, click on the word, mouse over the word. It's real little.
Oh!
Ooh, nice,
Yeah,
nice.
well, it came through when I needed it.
It did, it did. All right, so Ankh, I'm sorry, I keep calling you guys by your
Tricks.
So Trix, I will get this eventually. As you're standing there, arrow at the ready, because you are still not 100% sure that this is safe, and being very, very aware of everything that's going on around you.
Keep in mind, I was building a harness out of a piece of rope too, right?
Yeah, yep. I just want to fill in a little bit here. You hear the sound, Trix, of this, and you slowly see as it lands kind of on your shoulder, and you slap it. No harm, no foul.
These bugs
You
around here.
almost got a mosquito bite.
I'm a little worrisome about these mosquitoes.
Guys, these bugs are coming out. Can we go make camp and then come back here in the morning?
malaria
when
and
it's
all
brighter?
that.
Please?
Well,
Okay.
And hopefully
well,
there's not any ominous chanting going on.
So on the
anymore.
other side,
We're just
yeah.
gonna get this
yeah,
over
you still
with.
have some time. It's about 6 o'clock, 6:30 at night. The sun
Okay.
is still in the sky, but you've got probably about an hour left of light.
All right. Talia, you have to put me down now.
Okay, I begrudgingly put Lyric down and whisper to her in Sylvan, please, for the love of the gods, be careful.
I'm always careful, I say in common.
I'm gonna offer the harness to Lyric, and
Okay.
I'm gonna stand over the hole,
Better be
holding
careful
onto the
putting me in
rope.
this thing.
Okay, perfect. I would say make a strength check, but you don't need to. She's a little fox.
I would hope Goliath can pick up.
How
Yeah.
heavy? How
Maybe
heavy
make
is she
an
as a fox?
athletics
I'm gonna
check
kinda-
to make
I'm
sure he
gonna-
doesn't bash her up on the way down or the way up.
I'm gonna
No,
lower
I'm
it
gonna
down
use
very
my-
slowly.
Wait,
Guys.
Fry's had a question.
Guys, stop
Go ahead,
talking
Fry.
over each other.
How heavy
Fry.
is she as a fox?
I
I can ask that to Sato. Sato, how heavy is she?
She is approximately.
You
Do the
are
weight here? No, it doesn't.
6 intelligence or 4.
She's a little fox. She's not a normal size fox. She's like
Yeah.
a little fox. She's like the
Would
size
you-
of like a cat.
So would you say she's more or less than 10 pounds?
That's probably
My
about
cat's
right.
a
Probably
very
less.
skinny cat, and he's
Less?
like 11 pounds.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say less. Can you guys hear me okay? My Discord's messing up.
Yeah, we can
No,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
All right.
So I'm like the size of a house cat.
So
Yes,
before we like
for now.
deal with the harness, I can just pick her. She's small enough that I think I can just kind of maneuver her down there with my
You can.
magic.
Yeah,
Okay.
she can very easily fit down. Sorry, this shaft.
I still like the idea of a harness though, in case like something terrible happens. Y'all can
Sure.
just like yank me out,
Yeah.
like ease, like yoink style.
That's a great
So-
idea. So do you guys want to
Okay.
do this?
Yeah, we'll
Alright,
have the
let's do
harness.
this.
I'll have the
I'll-
rope.
I'll have-
Bad idea.
I'll
I'm
be
gonna
ready
go-
to pull
I'm
her
gonna
up
go
now.
surprise some weird fucking goblin creature. It's gonna be great.
Okay, so
Okay.
right now as it stands, you're looking down the shaft. There's a very little tiny bit of light down there
Uh-huh.
from the torch. It's just barely lit, but it's lit. And you have Lyric at the entrance to the shaft with the harness on her and the rope. And so Lyric, make a athletics check for me.
Oh,
or
I got
sorry.
that shit.
An acrobatics check.
I got
Which
that shit.
you should be able to,
got
yeah.
that shit. I got that shit.
That's fine. That's fine. So you watch as Lyric just very easily, without like she's been doing this her whole life, just runs right down the shaft, down into the bottom. So Lyric, as you enter the shaft, and you look around you with your fantastic sight,
Yeah.
you can't see color, but you can make out blacks and whites, and you can see that this little shaft is about 5 foot high by about 6 foot wide.
Okay.
It's a little square. You can make out there's basically what you can make out as trash in a better part of this. It looks like broken glass, trinkets of different sorts. Little bobs, little fishing bobs. And I am horrible because I have notes here that I should be reading to you. Discord, can you still hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Oops, sorry. Okay.
Okay.
So what you see is spoils of adventurers that might have dropped a thing or two. You can see bits of chain, bits of there's a piece of rusted plate mail with a big huge dent in the middle of it. You can see a shield with a jagged outer frame that is mostly unusable. A pair of gauntlets that are pretty beautiful, but both of the last two fingers on the left hand are completely gone, cut off. It's covered in red, some kind of red liquid. You can see numerous vials, empty vials, glass vials. You can see numerous buttons, brass. There are a couple of silver buttons. You can make out a couple of pieces of pottery with a couple of ornate designs on them. But the one thing that stands out to you the most is it looks like an envelope. Make a perception check for me.
Perception?
Yeah.
Yeah, better than average.
Yeah, it's not bad. So you can't make out the writing on the outside, but you can tell that it's a sealed envelope, which is quite puzzling considering that you're sitting here with basically a big pile of trash, it seems.
Yeah.
Another thing that you can see is off to your right is looks like a stone that was kind of a little twisted. It doesn't look right. Like it looks like it's been disturbed. It just doesn't quite fit where it's like a round peg in a square hole.
Okay.
And all of you are down there anticipating what's going on. You're just waiting for anything.
Okay.
Any word from her? Yeah.
Okay.
Any word.
I find a giant trash pile. There's an envelope. There's a sealed envelope down here.
Does it
And
look
I
worth grabbing?
pull back.
Weird rock.
What the envelope say?
I can't tell.
Well, grab it. I'll pay you
Okay,
for it.
but there's a weird rock too.
What's the rock
Puzzles.
look like?
Can I go and kind of investigate the rock?
Sure. Yep. So you go to the corner.
investigation.
Investigation. Yes.
Okay.
And Azel, while she's doing that, if you could roll a 1d4 for me. You poor guy, you.
Poor Azel back at the
Getting
park.
eaten alive.
Oh,
You,
me.
as
me.
well as Trix and Talia
Sorry.
as well, please.
Okay, I am
Oh,
rolling 1d4.
1d4.
Rolling 1d4. Shit.
Azel,
Azel got a 1.
Ankh,
Two.
Talia. All right. Man, my Discord is really. You guys can hear me, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, you've
okay.
peeked a
Just-
couple of times, but yeah, we
Oh.
can hear you.
So the beep. You know when you hit it, you push the button and it beeps. Like it's
Yeah.
acting funny. Okay, so Azel, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh boy. Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Oh, fuck
An
me.
8. All right, roll a 1d4, please.
Another 1d4.
Well, things are getting
Great.
real.
All right. Azel takes 3 points of damage.
From what?
Your arm suddenly starts to absolutely itch. You feel a burning
Mosquitoes.
sensation that is hot to the touch, just beneath the surface of the skin. All right.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
What is? What? Yeah. Does he start beating his drum, or does he?
It's just, well, it's up to. What do you do?
I notice it, and it's like, ooh, I'd like to try to, like, if it's bugs, do I think it's bugs? I mean,
You
I
do.
don't- Okay, then I would like to try to cover myself up as much as possible. Do I have like a cloak that I can pull around me?
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure,
I'm
yeah,
gonna do that, and then I'm
okay.
going to try to make my way to them. I know it's darker, but I'm going to try.
All right, you're gonna leave the wagon.
I'm going to leave the wagon and start making my way to them.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, guys, it's around. It's the sun is starting to go down.
Now you're breaking up.
Robot,
lost
Riggs.
you.
Riggs?
It's
We
you're
lost
starting.
Uh-oh.
We're losing
no.
now, Riggs.
Okay.
Uh oh.
We can hear you in and out. It's
Can hear
weird.
you now.
Hey, do a quick restart.
There it is. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
We can hear
Yeah.
you.
All right, come on, computer, don't have a stroke on me now.
Hooray!
Okay. So you can still hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Shit. What was I saying?
Being late.
It's getting later.
Oh, okay. Thank you. It's getting later. The sun is going down. You have about a half an hour left of daylight.
And I just
Yeah.
investigated the rock.
Right. The investigation check was a 9. So it's really hard for you to maneuver a rock with your little fox nose. It's kind of a round, not a round stone, but you can tell that there's a hole kind of in the corner where the stone is pulled up and was replaced with another stone. So there's something fishy about this. You can't quite make out what it is, but it's not right.
There's something weird with this rock. It's not where it's supposed to be.
Can you move it?
Not really.
Is it your size?
How big is the rock?
How big is it?
It is about the size of a bowling ball.
It's like... it's pretty big.
You're like, what's a bowling ball?
Is there no one else small enough that could fit in and help her out?
Can we
No.
see her? Like from the shaft? Like, can we see her? Or is she like further in? Like, and we can't hear her?
So she's kind of down and in and to the right.
But we can see her.
You can't see her.
No, we can't see her.
No.
It's about as big as me if I was curled up in a ball.
Can you untie the harness that's around you and tie it around the rock? Did a fox do that?
Not with paws. I have paws.
Hold on, I might have a solution.
Wait, did you say the room was 5 by 6?
Yes.
Do I know how to change back?
You certainly can try to focus. You can. Is that what you'd
but
like to
then
do?
how am I going to get out of the thing if I'm not a fox?
Yeah, that, and also the
You
harness might constrict
Oh.
you.
You actually
true.
have. You actually have the capability to do that.
That's true.
It takes you a
That's
little bit of
true.
time, but you can do
Okay.
that.
Okay, I'm going to try to concentrate and see if I can turn back into a person.
All
I'm
right.
in the
I
harness.
call down. Wait, before you do that,
Uh-huh.
and I cast Mage Hand, which just puts a spectral floating hand down there, and because I can't see, it just starts grabbing things. So I call down. Just tell me when I grab it.
I'm going to pick up the envelope and just stick it in the mage hand.
Nice.
Now
Nice.
that the Mage Hand has
The
something,
Mage Hand
I
has
pull
the
it back
envelope.
up the shaft and grab the envelope.
Okay. Do you want to open the
Now
envelope?
will you leave me in
I'd
peace
like
so that
to-
I can get out? Just
I'd like
hold
to-
on a second.
Look at it, investigate what it looks like first, see if I can identify what it is.
While
Sure.
he's
Sure.
investigating that, I'm concentrating, seeing if I can't. I've wiggled out
Yeah.
of my little harness. I'm concentrating, seeing if I can't turn back into a person.
Oh,
Concentrating,
perfect.
Like my heart is.
All right. So as Lyric sits there, you can see her now, kind of off in the kind of near the middle of the room. You can see her close her eyes as well as you can in the little light that there's there, and green flashes emanate from this shaft, just as they did as she turned the first time, and they're very bright flashes, much brighter than they were initially when she changed the first time, and with a giant pulse and a low bassy rumble, you suddenly see Lyric down in the shaft, full grown, full size.
Oh my god. Well, see, I'm only 5 foot tall, so I'm not having to like.
Yeah.
You know, I'm little. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can feel around for the bowling ball rock.
Oh, because you can't
And
see,
I'm gonna-
right? Because of the light?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
actually,
see if
I can still, hold on, I can still use Thaumaturgy one more time, Griggs.
Oh, perfect.
So I'm going to
Yep.
use Thaumaturgy to brighten the light from the torch for 1 minute so that she has more light to see by.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
And now I'm gonna move the bowling ball rock.
You can actually make out now, Lyric, now that there's
Uh-huh.
sufficient light in the room here.
Yeah.
All the different colors of the trash in here. Well, trash, I say loosely.
Yeah.
There are fabrics here that are ancient. There are the metal of some of the armor in here seems like it was forged long ago. This seems like a treasure heap gone bad.
Yeah.
Maybe a storage spot for some other being or something that maybe long since forgotten about it. The rock in the corner, you can definitely tell now that the rock isn't natural. It almost has kind of a carved out handle on the upper part of it. What do you do?
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can't move the rock.
Guys, purple monkey dishwasher real quick.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Pause.
Pause
Sorry,
for cause.
my
Yep.
bird is freaking out. I
No,
gotta
no
do
worries.
something about him.
Do
I
your
have
thing,
just-
bro. I need to stand
I
up
have
anyway.
just realized a thing.
What's up?
That thing that I do know my item can do, I still have
Yes.
to sit still for like 4 hours.
You do for an hour. Just an hour.
This is gonna be great, guys. You're gonna have to leave me in here.
But there's great role play to be had here. You know, you sitting Indian cross-legged in this little tiny,
One important.
like, guys.
Word.
Really important.
Guys, I'm gonna like take some meditation time and see if I can't change back.
Whoa, what is that?
Oh
He's gonna get me, like, demonetized or something.
God, please don't.
This comes
I
out
actually-
for,
I think so. I had to.
I'm actually like really looking forward to watching this one back. This is gonna be a good one.
Well, fortunately, I should be able to upload this one overnight because of the way I'm doing the
Oh, you
recording.
rock.
As long as it doesn't, like, fall asleep in the middle of uploading.
Nice.
And then hopefully tomorrow, if I'm not feeling dead, I'll be able to start working on putting together the one from last week. So. But this one should be up.
Episode
Should be up tomorrow.
2 is gonna be uploaded before episode 1.
Yeah, episode 2 is going to be uploaded before episode 1 because I was dumb in the way that I recorded episode 1, and it's in pieces, and I have to put it together.
It's going to be the lost episode.
The mythical lost D&D episode. Just start the recordings with episode 2.
Well, what is bring the first episode back on pay-per-view later?
First episode's only for my Patreon subscribers.
Oh my god.
It's in 20 different pieces.
Yup.
Alright, I'm back.
Is he
Welcome
okay?
back, Azel.
Okay. I moved the handle.
Hazel's gonna end up dying before he
No.
gets to you guys. Anyway, continue.
No, you won't die. You
I
won't.
moved the thing.
All right. Oh, okay. So you see that it has a clear carved kind of handle on it.
Yeah.
And before we go any further,
Oh, I'd still like to do my investigation of the envelope that I pulled up at some point.
Probably why I spend an hour getting charged up so that I can turn back into a fox and get the fuck out of here.
Well, maybe the handle will open a trap door that'll let you out without having to do that.
That's fair.
Uh-oh, my
That's true.
computer just took a shit.
Uh,
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, did y'all just see his name disappear out of Roll20?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
1 second. Jesus.
Reese needs a new pooter.
There he is.
I blame Comcast.
I switched
You
to
hear that?
Fios. I switched to Fios. It's awesome.
In this VOD that's going to be on YouTube someday and people will watch it maybe, I'm saying this publicly and openly. Comcast. You greedy bastards.
Switch to Fios.
I really should.
It's awesome. I did.
Ugh. Can everybody still hear the music?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we can. You know what's gonna happen is in like 5 years when we're all famous, it'll be like, Comcast, can we have a sponsorship? And they'll be like, no, because 5 years ago on your second video, your DM said,
You Comcast.
fuck you, Comcast. Oh, the music just got like way louder.
It did get louder.
1 second, guys. My computer's freaking out.
No worries.
Give me a second here. I'm sorry. Fuck.
That's okay.
I really hate this fucking thing.
Hazel just got bit by the worst bug ever.
Yeah, that thing had to be
Yeah, I
about
was
the
gonna
size of a
say-
cat.
I was gonna say if it
The
had
size
bit
of a
me-
lyric.
If it had bit me, it would have taken a third of my health, man.
Yeah, more for me.
I have 7 hit points.
I only have 9.
Not anymore.
No, no, no. No, I had 10 originally.
I have 7, like total.
That's because you're a wizard.
Damn, you're a wizard,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
They
like
all make jokes
scaly
about-
and 6'6". Like I should have more.
They all make jokes about wizards, like wizard takes 1d4 heavy wind damage.
But my guy's 6'6", 245. How does that make sense?
All right. Can you guys give me 5 minutes? Like, I'm sorry to do this. Can you guys
No
give
problem.
me like 5 minutes? I need to
Yeah.
restart my computer.
Yeah.
It's absolutely.
Everybody
Good.
take time to use the bathroom and get.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
I'll be right back.
I'll
Purple
take a smoke
monkey
break, so I'll be
dishwasher.
back.
I'm looking at office furniture. Maybe Mike can get my job to pay for it.
If you work from home, they might.
That's what I'm wondering, if I could say it's like a business expense. Like, I need a bigger desk for... Because they gave me, like, monitors, but I already have 2 monitors, so they're just in a box. I wonder if I could do that.
You can try. Badu.
I mean, I got him to buy me a printer. That was cool. Which I actually have not used for business yet. I've just been printing out D&D shit.
Bob says hi. This is Bob.
Yeah.
He says hi.
Wow.
There you guys
You
go.
good, Bob?
There you go. Perfect.
He's my gaming companion. Are you the gaming companion, Bob?
So I was so confused for a little while about like spell components, and I'm like, I don't have any of this stuff to cast it. And then I figured out that's what the arcane focus is for,
Yeah.
so I don't need to use that.
Which could be a
Except I'm
staff,
some
a wand,
love.
a gem, it could be anything.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. He said bye-bye, Bob. Bye-bye.
Oh, I can't give away all my secrets.
Give away some of them.
That's wild.
We need that as an emoji
Can you say hi?
I could make that into an emoji.
Look, guys.
for the Discord channel.
It's my gaming buddy.
It's a
It's a
Aw.
bird! It's a plane! It's a
That-
bomb!
Bob,
Yeah, it is a Bob.
the blue one hat.
Fry is
The
mad
blue one's
that we're
hatch.
not there.
Yeah.
Fry is lonely.
Oh, it's probably
Aw.
lonely.
I
That's
can
what he gets
tell.
for not. It's because he's memeing in the other Discord.
Yeah.
I told him to shut up.
That's what he gets for not being part of D&D.
Really, dude? You're gonna eat my microphone?
He's my knobs.
Aw. Thank you.
Nom nom nom. Oh, I was watching.
Fine.
Hey.
Entertainment. Bird-attainment.
Bird attainment.
Hi, Bob.
Yep, bird-attainment.
Can he hear us?
No, he can't hear you.
Are you sure?
Fairly sure.
He's looking at your headphones.
Don't eat my headphones.
It's okay, Bob. You can eat the headphones.
Y'all are so mean to yourselves. Y'all know that?
Yes, it's a good Bob, isn't it? You're the best gaming buddy ever. Why I scratch your little. Did you tell them that you got on top of the mounted TV on the fireplace? Yeah, you did. Flew all the way up onto the TV like a turd. A turdy
Hey, I
bird.
made the purple monkey dishwasher an emoji.
There you guys go.
We have it as an actual thing.
Yeah.
Yay!
Now we can just put
No,
it in there.
no, now we can just do that.
That works too.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
Do you think it
cool.
looks better with the gray background or the light white background?
Oh, nice. I think it looks better
Ah.
with the. I don't know.
You
just
can
need
see
like
it better on
a
the white, but it fits better with the theme I
right.
have.
Yeah, for sure.
Haha, I can
Ow!
do it too.
Ow!
Eyes is picking on Pariah.
Yeah.
That's right, Pariah's picking back.
I love
They're
that
all
gif.
bad.
Ow.
Y'all are mean to each other, man. Just mean.
Oh, is that the fries gif? Yeah.
It's a good one. I don't know where he found that, but I like it.
No fry. Hey, stop that. Stop that.
But you are tasty and crunchy and taste good with ketchup.
What the hell?
Bree,
But
are you drawing on the map?
no, I'm not drawing on the map.
Uh-huh.
I'm not.
Mhm.
Not drawing on the map at all. Why would I draw on the map?
Uh-huh.
What makes you think that?
You said you were doodling. Poor Riggs.
Doo-doo.
What made you quit weed? Somebody replies. I watched the whole movie on mute and started crying because I thought I was deaf.
Nice.
Hmm. Save. Hey, that looks good.
Terrified to find out what she's up to.
Do what?
I'm terrified to find out what you're up to.
I'm nothing. You
Uh-huh.
guys are so rude.
Suspicious.
Like I would ever do anything inappropriate.
Did you draw a dick?
No. I would never do anything inappropriate. On on game night. Never. I'm a good girl.
I don't see any dicks.
Well, of course not. Because why would I do that? How dare you? How dare you? That is something I would do.
Because that is
Uh-huh.
something you would do.
What?
You're doing something.
No. Never. Why would I ever do something?
What did you do?
Nothing.
I don't believe you.
Did nothing.
He did not actually draw on the map.
I don't think I can draw on the map. No. A ship. Everything south of this line is already dead. South of Oh, whoops.
Your bottom half is dead.
I didn't know it would draw. Wait, how do I erase it? How do I erase that? Delete. Okay, cool. Cool. I can like. Can't really read it because it's bright green. Wait, I have to delete all of these individually? Oh no!
Hooray! Hooray! I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's
Oh
back.
my god.
I am so sorry, you
What?
guys.
I didn't. No, it's okay.
His lyric was about to get attacked by 20 goblins.
I'm so sorry. No, Steam started to update right like 3 games at once. So my
Oh my
computer was like,
gosh.
no, I can't do this.
Damn.
Computer was like, screw
Yeah.
that noise.
It was, so I had to
Bree,
stop
how
Steam.
do I erase?
You have to go to the pointer
Uh-huh.
and click on the line and then click delete. Or Reese can
What
just
did you
erase
guys
everything.
do?
Nothing. I was doodling.
Ah.
Okay.
Bored.
They got it.
I can't see what they're doing, so I have no idea.
That's because you're not looking at the
Well,
map.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I was like drawing off the map, and it wouldn't.
Oh, now I see it,
wouldn't
kinda.
save the color. So I came to the map and I was like, what happens if I draw on the map? And all of a sudden, my drawings, they stayed.
There you go. That slightly resembles a Dick and Wells.
Hey, it's hard to draw like this, okay?
There you go.
Erase the forest dick.
No, keep the
It's
forest
supposed
dick.
to be. It's supposed to be a PG-13
Forest
period.
dick.
Oh fuck, is
Be-
it?
beware
Oh
the
fuck,
mighty
shit, my
forest.
bad.
Carol, next thing you know, Riggs will be like, and you get attacked by
A giant dick.
A giant forest. Wait,
a forest dick.
that's actually a cryptid. That's actually a cryptid. Did you know that?
Giant dick.
Yes, it's like a giant 7-foot dick. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Hang on. Okay, now I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up.
Oh, God.
Really hope South Park does that with Al Gore.
Oh no, they didn't do it with Al Gore. They did it with
Like-
it was the episode with the whites, and where Matt and Trey and Garrison made
Oh.
a deal with Matt and Trey, and they turned Mr. White into a giant dick.
Oh, I think I've seen that episode.
Yeah,
I
BRB.
don't think I've seen that.
it's
Really?
the new one.
I haven't
Really
seen the new
odd.
one. This way. All right.
Oh, does that mean
Okay, it's the Oviedo Dick Monster. I gotta scroll down to find it.
Wait. Was that Ong saying she needs a break?
That was Jamie
Yeah.
saying she'd be right back. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh, maybe it was Ankh.
Yeah, it must have been on.
Okay, the Oviedo Dick Monster. In the central Florida town of Oviedo, only 15 minutes from Orlando, there have been numerous sightings and reports of an alleged cryptid. This creature is said to stand 7 feet tall when fully erect. It has a long, phallus-shaped body and 2 round legs, thus the name Dick Monster. Most sightings take place at night in the woods of the Stillwater neighborhood, where many teenagers go to smoke cannabis.
I wonder if there's a connection between those two
Just
things.
a guy in a suit messing with kids who are way too high. Oh man. Of course that's Florida.
Only in Florida.
It's
Florida's a
just
weird
Florida
place.
man. Florida
Florida
man.
is the actual dick of the United States.
True. Florida's the dick and Louisiana is the shoe.
More like the taint. It's just humid and sweaty and gross.
Are you back,
Oh.
Riggs?
I am.
Oh, you are. Do you see our new emoji I just put for us?
I did, and I love it. I love it.
It almost
It's
looks
perfect.
like a freaking a freaking NFT.
I'm sorry, wait, what? The
Oh my God.
Karupi. Hold
Heard
on.
that.
Let me find this exact quote. Give me a second. The Karupi's most distinctive feature, however, was an enormous penis that was originally round several times around his waist like a belt.
Oh my.
He is blamed for unexpected or unwanted pregnancies, and his penis is said to be prehensile. And owing to its length, he is supposed to be able to extend it through doors, windows, or other openings in a home and impregnate a sleeping woman without ever having to enter the house.
Why does that sound like Japanimation?
That's a giant dong right there.
That
That's what
is.
What
Says-
what TV show is it that had a guy that had that? Was it a movie or was it a TV show? The New Mutants? Oh, there was a show that had that on it.
A show?
Yeah, it was either. It might have been. Oh fuck! What was it?
I don't know. Is everybody back?
No, we're waiting on.
Oh, okay.
It's a South American. It was a South American tribe that had the Karupi. The more you know.
Azo.
I don't want to die, guys.
I'm a little worried that he left the cart unattended. Just saying.
He's actually walking back to you, so he should
Okay,
make it back to you
hold on.
pretty fast.
I would like to point out, when we started this trip, Reeg said that it was 1 or 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Now it's like 6 in the afternoon. So you guys have been gone for like 4 hours. I have been sitting at that cart doing.
Been there a
fuck
little
all.
bit. Yeah.
Nobody
Been there
is
just
That
a little
was
bit.
your choice.
And you heard some really interesting sounds.
Yeah.
I
And
did.
that's kind of important.
You should just play your drum if you're bored.
He was.
No.
Yeah.
I got bit by a mosquito that took 3 hit points off of me. I am moving down.
Oh, I saw it. It was like the size of a cat. Big.
Oh my god.
We shouldn't. He shouldn't have been in the cart.
Nice. As soon as is it Ankh that we're waiting on?
Yes.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm just messing around.
Actually,
Oh.
can I would like
What's
to
up?
kind of reverse time a little bit.
Okay,
Before
I'm back.
bef-
I'm good.
Welcome
Before I move
Good
toward
lord.
the people,
Yeah.
is there any chance that I could like make the cart less visible than
back.
what Ankh did?
So I know, like, I'll just add a character just for a sec, briefly.
Oh, no.
You don't have to worry about your cart being stolen.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Phew.
if that's like a big
Sweet.
concern of yours, don't sweat it.
You look at it, and Ankh did a really good job.
Yeah, it's really covered, guys. You
I
guys
think
did
she
a
rolled a 21 on that.
for well.
Okay.
I think Azel rolled like 11 or something. I can't remember. It was like a.
No, I remember.
What's
I
your
remember the
stealth check,
stealth on the
Hazel?
cart being like a 21.
My
Rolled
stealth
a
check.
13.
My stealth
Well,
check was a 7.
Yeah, he rolled a stealth check to hide it. I had him roll a stealth check to hide it.
I rolled a stealth
So-
check to hide myself, not the card.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he
right.
rolled
Okay,
himself, Yeah.
my mistake. Yeah, I have that written here.
Yeah, and
Okay.
she rolled a
Are we
21.
all back
That's
now?
right. Yeah, that's why it's not gonna be. You guys are good. Don't worry.
All
I mean,
right.
even
I want to
even
know
if
what
people
happens
pass
when I
by.
open this hole, you guys.
Okay,
Yes.
so that's where we're at right now.
She's
Sorry
rolling
for the
over
computer
into the hole.
inconvenience. Crap.
I am
Um,
yanking a stone off a hole.
Okay, and you're at full size now. So go ahead and make me a strength check, please, or actually rather make me an athletics check, because if you have proficiency, you can use that.
I actually have proficiency with my strength check, but
Okay, well use your strength. Go ahead and make a strength check then.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That is stealth. That is the
Woo!
wrong
Yeah,
one.
it's stealth. It's okay.
Do I just hit? Oh, there we go. Strength.
Go
Here
ahead.
we go. Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
It's
Perfect.
this name.
Perfect. All right, so I'd say that you easily enough you can find the kind of grip, little finger grips that are kind of carved into ominously carved into the top of the stone. As you lift it away, you can see there's like a little, there's dirt. There's not any mud, but there's like a real thick kind of dirt down there, and right in the middle, you can see about 3 inches down, there's a hole, like an actual hole, a cylinder hole down, and if you put your finger down just a little bit without risking too much, you can feel that there's like a loop, like a metal loop that you can almost put your finger through, almost like a pull lever.
Okay, I
And
pull the
how
pull
long
lever.
until you can turn back into a fox again?
Jamie?
Fuck it, I pull the
Yeah.
pull lever. Do
Oh,
it, guys.
Yeah.
Did you want to? Oh, okay, okay. So, are you just gonna pull it right up?
Yeah, sure. Why the fuck not?
Okay,
Do
so
this.
with a little bit of resistance that you meet,
Uh-huh.
you finally feel it tug and give way, and you can hear just a very subtle, and then behind Sato, on the floor, you see the dirt and the sand start to kind of bump around and vibrate. Uh, very little at first, but then it starts to vibrate more and more and more. And you can see a very tiny section of the wall on the left hand side of the corner of the floor in the main chamber of the little hut there slides away to reveal a tiny little narrow staircase going down.
How tiny is
Okay.
it?
About 3.5 feet wide.
Does it cone down to my little hole where I'm at?
Well, it's kind of hard to make out from where you are
Okay.
because
Okay,
you
I'm
can't
going
really
to yell down at her and say, "Hey, whatever you did, you opened the door up here."
Okay, cool.
And you can actually hear that. You hear it like it's in the room with you.
Okay, so it sounds like it was here with me.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right,
And you
cool.
If I turn my body sideways, can I fit down the
you
staircase?
can
Or is
you
it-
could yeah
You can fit.
you'd have to really squeeze, but I would say for the sake of it, yeah, you can. It's pretty dark, but you can
Like
see that
1.3 meters for Sato. Just
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to turn my body sideways for sure to have a chance, but
Do I see anything in the room happen with me?
nothing. There's no visual difference. Mm-mm.
Okay, cool.
No. But
I follow Sato down the steps.
okay.
yeah, we're both
So-
gonna go down.
I'm just
still
gonna
have my
still
torch
be
in
standing
hand.
in the door like these idiots are exploring when I didn't want them to.
It's
I'm
okay.
going to keep an eye on the surrounding area.
That sounds good. And Azel is just now coming up to. He's just now meeting the two of you. Just now coming up to the door. Is there anything you want to do, Azel, as you reach the hut here?
I'd like to tell these two, watch out for the bugs. They hurt a lot. Also, I heard a sound back at the cart. It's kind of like almost like a pulsing sound. It was weird. I didn't think anything of it, but maybe something to look out for.
I don't hear this because I'm down the stairs, right?
Yeah, I'm just
Right.
gonna like hang tight in my hole for a little while.
Yeah. Do you
You know, while I'm waiting for them to figure out what the fuck I just did, I'm just gonna like, you said that like in my little dirt, my little pile here, there's like bits of like ancient fabric around me.
Yes.
I'm gonna start collecting strips of fabric and braiding them into like a little
Yes.
bracelet.
All right. Perfect. And now that you can see, Lyric, the junk pile there. Well, anything that you would what you would call a junk pile. The pile of kind of rough odds and
Brightest.
ends. Yeah. What? It's very piled in the corner, like all the way up to the top of the 6 foot, the top. It's like
Oh, so I could-
completely to the ceiling and piled down. And as you're fiddling around in there, some of it starts to kind of shift and move because you're moving the fabrics and things. But you can start to
Yeah.
see there's a lot of junk in here. And as Sato and as Artok slowly make their way down the spiral staircase, you can tell that it's not that far down until you reach a flat surface. And there isn't much light, but you can see it's like a little narrow, kind of maybe a foot further in, and you can barely make out a little bit of a glimmer of light, but it just looks like it's obscured. It's very dark.
While that's going
Um,
on, is it possible for me, I don't know if this is the right check, maybe, to do like a medicine check to see if I could help Alec with his, or
Sure.
Azel with his bug bite? Would that be
Sure.
the right check?
So do you want to see what's wrong with it, or do you want to try and heal it?
Yes.
Okay. Nice. So yeah, I would say go ahead and make a medicine check. Yeah.
Okay. See if I can help you out there. Oh, no.
Nice. 8. So what you can tell is he got stung by a mosquito. It's a mosquito bite. It looks like it's a pretty big bump with a hole in the middle. It's inflamed. Out of character, imagine a mosquito bite times 10.
Right.
It's big. It's on his arm. He is trying to refrain from scratching his arm off.
It's really itchy. Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
itchy. Yeah.
I tried, buddy. I tried.
There isn't anything in it, if that helps.
Nothing, no ticks.
There's no like stinger or something stuck in it.
Okay, cool.
There's no bugs growing in it. It's a good idea. So if I can cut in and say, Azel and Sato, you guys are kind of at the bottom here in the dark.
Yeah, I got my torch lit still. Remember?
You do.
I don't know how much light that's giving me.
I
but
have
some.
I have dark vision.
Oh,
You
you're
mean
not-
You're
not
not down there. Fries
Artok.
is down there.
You meant Artok.
Oh. Yeah, I heard Azel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just waving my torch around, trying to see what I can see as I go down.
Yep. Yeah, so as soon as you light the torch, you can see that little kind of foot flat that you reached on the bottom of a very short spiral staircase. I would say maybe 2 or 3 foot of a decline. You can see that there's just junk piled in front of you, but there's a corridor hole opening.
I'm gonna
There's just like strips of.
sort quickly through the junk and see if I see anything that's
All right.
value in it.
And so sorry.
I'd like to sort as well, see if there's any like reagents or like any unbroken vials or anything like that.
Sure, you actually do see a lot of. There's just all kinds of odds and ends of broken pottery and bits of glass.
Hey, is it my
Azel,
junk pile?
make an
Artok.
investigation
Artok.
check. Or Artok. Sorry.
Got it. No problem. Investigation.
Nice roll.
Ooh, nice.
So you find almost immediately catches your attention on the kind of the bottom of the pile. You find kind of like a silverish glimmer. You can meet your eye, and you can make out like the bottom of looks to be a glass vial. You reach down to pick it up, and you see 2 more. So add 3 empty glass vials to your
Nice.
inventory. Yeah. Also, as this is happening, Lyric,
Uh-huh.
you're very focused intently on this beautiful work of braid that you've
Yes.
been able to fashion,
Yes.
like a belt almost, with all this beautiful old fabric with kind of gold inlaid and silver inlaid, and you
Yes.
kind of off the corner of your eye you catch like the bottom of the pile start to move a little bit. What do you do?
Guys, my pile's moving.
And you start to see parts of the chain and pieces of armor and stuff that were on the top fall down onto the floor. Crash, crash.
Now, can I hear her voice? Like where I am in the staircase, where is her voice coming from?
You can actually hear her voice like it's right next to you.
So she's in the same room?
Well,
There's like a
On the
block
other
between
side
us.
of my pile.
so more stuff starts
Guys.
to fall, and you can see just a tiny little glimmer of light coming through the other side.
Guys, is that you?
I'm gonna yell through the wall. We're on this side. Can you hear us?
She can hear you plainly.
Is there
Okay,
a
I'm
way for us to
I'm
chip
gonna
at the
wrap
wall
this-
and get to her?
'cause This braid that I'm making it kind of thin, so like if I wrap it around a bunch of times, it makes like a wrap bracelet around my wrist.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna wrap it around my wrist. Instead, I'm gonna wrap it around my hand a bunch because I like it and I want to keep it. And I'm gonna kind of dig at the junk pile towards them, like towards the sound of their voices.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
we're
you-
gonna do the same. I'm gonna use my axe and lightly chip away at the wall between us
Nice.
as well. Yeah.
So the pile starts to slowly diminish, and the light really starts to shine through from the other side, and as you two meet in the middle, you can see that the spiral
guys.
staircase was just another way down into the same room with a lever into it.
Oh, nice. Well, here's a
Hey,
way to get
guys.
out without changing back into a fox.
I don't know if I can do it, so yeah, that's great.
I'm gonna kind of shout from the doorway. Did anyone die?
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
Hooray!
I would like to do
Alright.
something.
Okay.
I would like to minor illusion.
Oh no.
Send a sound of low guttural growling in
You
that area.
bastard.
In what area?
If I can hear them,
Down-
if I
down in the hole.
yes, if I
You
can hear
bastard.
them, I would love to do that.
Nope,
Okay.
nope.
Are you using thermagy or the
Minor
do you-
illusion. I can
Minor illusion?
create a sound. Its volume can range from a whisper to a scream.
Okay.
Oh,
So just a
no.
low guttural growling.
Oh God. Okay.
Nope.
So as you guys meet up, and you're kind of relieved to see that this is all connected here. This is a kind of a hut on top that kind of leads into a deceivingly smaller kind of passage to a lever of some sort. At the end of this happy union, you're greeted with this low.
Okay, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Get out of my way. I'm going
gonna
up
be like,
those
"What,
stairs. I'm done playing
I'm
this
gonna
floor.
say as she runs, I'm gonna go. Ghosts are real. I know.
No, I'm just done. I am done with holes. I'm gonna make my way up the little staircase. I'm pushing past them both. I'm tiny. I can do it.
Okay,
I am done with holes.
as she gets past us, I'm gonna still grab whatever I can. I'm just gonna grab anything that looks of value. I'm just gonna pick it up and drag it out of the hole on my way up.
All right. You managed to grab a couple of pieces of shiny chain that came from a noble's piece of chainmail. They could probably fetch a couple of gold, maybe. You also managed to grab a little coat of arms, half burnt, a shield with a knight's kind of helmet on top, very cliche, with a lance behind it. Color of I would say maroon and white. Burnt on the right hand side. Also, tricks outside. Roll a perception check for me, please.
Okie dokie.
Oh, 3.
Oh,
Oh
natural
no.
one.
The natural
So
one.
you're so focused on the area and not getting bit by bugs that you don't really notice. You hear a slight sound, a slight grinding, and then a click. You don't really hear the direction. I would say Azel also roll a perception check. Because you're outside as well. Yeah.
Oh my.
You are too. Yeah, both of you actually do. I was gonna say you were probably a little bit further away from the
Come
the hut.
on.
But go ahead and
Alright, Talia.
Talia, roll one as well. Because you
It's
would
all
actually
me.
you're really paying attention. So yeah,
Oh,
you would be
nice.
listening.
Sweet talk the dice.
Oh,
Oh,
another natural one. Oh no.
The rolls today.
I know the rolls tonight are horrible.
No.
I was concentrating on my minor illusion.
Yeah.
So it's okay. It's okay. You all hear the same kind of grindy click, and you all look at each other, and then you can't really place the direction. Sato, Lyric, and Artak, are you coming out of the?
Yeah, we're on.
Okay.
I'm on my way up
I'm
the
out.
staircase.
Nope.
I'm not gonna be
I'm
there
not
by
here for
myself, even though I
growling.
want to explore more.
Azel, can you roll a perception check on your way out?
Another
Artok or
Oh,
Azel?
Artok.
Azel. Sorry.
Azel? I'm not in
Yeah.
the hole.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but are you walking out behind them out the hut?
I was
No,
in.
he
Well,
was outside.
well, I kind of leaned in because I wanted to do that minor illusion thing. So
Yeah.
I was.
Right.
Gotcha.
So if you want me to make another perception check,
I would like
can.
you to, yeah, if you could.
Okay. Come on. Come on. That's nature.
Nice. All right.
Hey.
Jeez, guys. I was like, are you cursed? Are you cursed? All right.
Maybe.
So as you're coming out, Azel, you can't help but notice the stone slab above and how ominous it looks, and just it's just so ancient and like you can't understand why the weather hasn't really, if it's been here so long, why hasn't the weather really done its toll? You can feel slight vibrations as you walk out, which kind of makes you look over your shoulder and notice that the vase on the left that was turned over and cracked initially, it has been now lifted and set upright in the stone.
I'd like to go over to that vase and either like inspect it, just look at it really closely.
Okay.
See if I can glean anything from it.
Yeah. So make an investigation check.
Investigation.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's not bad. It's not bad. It rolls. Yeah, you can see pretty much the same thing that Talia saw. You can see there's a vase on the left and a vase on the right. The one on the left was initially turned over and cracked, and the one on the right was turned over and cracked with a pile of skulls in front of it. In the middle, there was a jackal. On the left, this vase is now turned upright, like it was carved that way.
I'm going to draw their attention to it and say, "This looks out of place." I want to point out that I wasn't here when I saw it turned or when they saw it turned over and cracked, but I'm going to point out to them that this looks out of place for how run down this
Am I out of the
place
hole?
is.
Am I out of the hole yet?
You are.
We're
Yep,
all
you're,
outside.
you're all outside. Yeah, you're all
guys,
outside now.
let's get out of here. Talia, you win. You win. It's weird. It's creepy. There was a growl.
I told
I'm gonna
you
say
guys.
too. I'm sorry. My mistake.
I'm gonna say, yeah. In my experience, spirits are usually helpful. That I heard down there didn't sound fucking helpful at all.
Nope.
I'm not saying shit.
Talia,
Asshole.
as you start to, are you guys leaving the hut area?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
I'm gonna still keep between the hut and Talia, like nothing's coming out of there to gonna get her, but at the same time I'm kind of like, can we back up away from this place maybe? Like, weird.
We got to get this cart to Rockseeker
Yeah,
at some point.
let's go back
Alright.
to the cart, camp for the night, and then get the fuck out of here.
I think that's a good idea. Let's try to protect ourselves from these fucking bugs.
If there's bugs around, maybe how much time do we got of daylight that we can travel forward a bit more before we set up camp? Maybe try to get a little farther from the swamp and the bugs.
You can camp pretty close to here. On the other side of the trail, meaning the road, which is very narrow in this part here. The other side is kind of a field, maybe 50 foot, and then there's like right on the edge of a forest. So
Is
you
it
could very
farther?
easily.
It's farther from the swamp, though.
It is. It's. I mean, it's on the other side of the road, but it's not swamp over there. It's it's grass and trees and
Okay.
forest.
Okay, I'm gonna suggest camping away from the swamp.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I would say, as Talia, as you're walking back, make a perception check for me.
Okay,
I want to do
One more
I wanna
time.
I want to do one thing after she does the perception check.
Yeah, and remember, you have inspirations too, guys. 16.
Yes.
Nice. So, as soon as you start to walk away, Talia, you can't help yourself but look back at that stone slab because it almost rings so much, and almost an unright place. It almost seems out of place here. What could this possibly be doing here? You look up and you can see the vase that was turned over initially. You notice that it's turned upright, and that the jackal's head is now turned facing towards the other vase in the stone carving. And it's very puzzling. You don't quite understand it because to you, it looks like the stone has always been carved that way, but you know that it wasn't.
That's fucking weird.
So, as you guys start to, I'm sorry, do you wanna do
No,
anything?
go ahead.
Okay.
During
As
our
you-
walk back, sorry.
Yep.
During our walk back, after you say this narration, if you want, I would like to, as slowly and quietly as I can, get up beside Artok and try to take back my silver, damn it.
Oh my god.
Thick pocket. Thick pocket simulator.
Funny.
All right,
Slowly.
so
Slowly and quietly.
okay, so first things first. You're going up to Artok, right?
Yes.
So first you're gonna have to make a.
Stealth
Oh
check.
my god.
While they're walking back, I'm going to stay behind, and that'll be important in a minute. I just want to put that out there.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. First, Alec, since the situation, I think since you're kind of walking and you're kind of behind him, make a stealth check for me first.
Yep. Stealth check. Don't fail me now.
Nice,
Wouldn't it be
nice.
his stealth check versus
A perception
Artok's
check.
Perception.
It would be,
Yes.
yep. And so, well, not yet, because he's gonna be doing a sleight of hand check. So sleight of hand check.
A sleight of hand check. Don't
Yep.
fail me now. Holy shit!
Oh
Yes.
my god. Okay, so Artok, can you please roll a perception check for me? 22,
No.
natural 20. Oh,
No.
it's so
Oh.
hardcore.
Yes.
Nailed.
So Artok,
He
you feel
notices.
you can kind of feel this like this the faintest of little. The only reason that you're so on guard is because of this
Wow.
weird vibration that you've been feeling. You felt it on the stone. You felt it on your necklace. You felt it on Lyric's necklace. It had kind of the same kind of weird, arcane, mysterious energy in it that you couldn't really identify. Your senses are so heightened that you felt the tiniest little tug, enough to turn around behind you and see Azel behind you.
As soon as he
What do you
turns
do?
around, I'm going to say, "Oh God, I am so sorry. I tripped. I hit you. I am so sorry. Please."
Because I'm so aware and I know he reached into my pocket. I know he's lying.
Natural
No,
20.
come on. No, come
Natural
on.
20.
I gotta
Yeah.
make a deception check.
It was a
Come
natural
on.
20,
A
man.
natural 20.
No.
Natural 20, you're cut.
So I grab him
Okay.
by the collar and cast Charm Person.
Oh, Charm
Oh, no.
shit!
Oh god.
Oh shit!
All right, so you haven't
I gotta roll a
so
wisdom check.
before you do anything, the movement has stopped. Everybody has stopped dead in their tracks, and everybody is watching this happen. Okay, so all right, wisdom check.
I think it's a wisdom.
Is that what it
check.
is? I think it's a wisdom saving throw. Actually, is that
Yeah,
make
wisdom saving throw. I think
Is
so.
that what it is?
Yep,
You're
it's
gonna
a
have to.
saving throw.
So
You're
I
gonna have to say
do-
that, Artok.
So what do I do?
You
So
use
you-
the spell and whatever check it says that I need
So-
to make
Okay. Let me look.
against your spell DC.
Does so with advantage. If we're fighting it, we're not fighting. It must make a wisdom saving throw. It's charmed by you until it ends,
yeah,
or until we do something harmful to you.
yeah, and then at the end, when you're uncharmed, you know that he did
We
it.
know
Yeah.
that I did it. Yep. So
All right, so make a wisdom saving throw and see if you can beat the. What's the DC? Should be your
Oh.
wisdom. Should be Alex or Azel's wisdom plus or 8 plus your modifier. I think Azel.
Yeah.
I think if you like click on the chat bubble next to
I
the
will-
spell,
I-
it'll
well, I'm-
show it
oh.
at the bottom.
Yeah. If you.
There it is.
Nice,
12.
nice. Oh, it's 12.
Yeah.
Nice.
Come on, beat that
Perfect.
12. Beat
So
that
you have
12.
to beat a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw. Shouldn't be too bad.
Fail.
Yeah, he's.
Oh,
yeah.
No, natural one.
He fucking deserves this. I love that the bard is getting charmed. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh man. Okay. So you
All right.
the night is yours.
Do
So
whatever you
you
want
thought it
with
was a
me.
good idea to take my money that you gave me when I sold you the flower. You could have just asked me to give it back to you, and I would have taken the flower back, because obviously you're so inept you can't do anything with it. So I think for reparations, you should give me a gold piece.
I can't fight that, can I?
No, you have
Oh.
to act as though you're friendly.
You're my friend now.
Yeah.
You're,
You have to
think
regard
he's
him as
the
a friendly
coolest
acquaintance.
person in the world.
That you just wronged.
Buddy.
That you just tried to steal from. Your best friend that you just tried to steal from.
How horrible.
I am so sorry. You know what? I'll give you 3 gold. All right.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I appreciate
kid.
that, and I forgive you, and I hope you do better in the future.
I can't.
You're gonna
fight,
take all 3?
Yeah, why not? I don't know this guy.
9, 8,
He just tried to steal my money.
You son of a bitch! I'm going to get you
Me,
back,
son of
so-
a bitch? You son of a
No,
bitch.
no! I'm not role playing right now. This is out of character.
I'm gonna watch all this, and as I see this happening, I'm gonna tuck
Still,
my
yeah,
gold
I'm not
pouch
role
like a
playing
little
either.
deeper
You
into my
son of a
crotch.
bitch.
I'm gonna move my coin purse to a more secure location on my person.
Oh my god. This
I'm
is
just.
great.
I got my gold pouch like right underneath my ball sack now.
I'm gonna like look around. Hey, where did Talia go?
So how long
Wow.
does charm person last?
It is 1 hour, sir.
1 hour.
It is
Or
1
until you-
hour.
So at least
He-
until
he
we
can
make
decide to-
camp.
Or
he can
until you
decide
get
to drop
attacked.
Yeah. Or take damage from, say, like a mosquito bite.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I mean,
Wow, nat 20 and a nat 1. Oh my god. I could not
Jesus.
have played that any better.
Rollercoaster.
oh my god. All right. So I need everybody to please make a Constitution check for me.
Everybody.
Everybody. Yep.
God damn.
Yep. 3, 10,
Yay.
9.
Oh, look at
No, the
that.
3 was my
Oh,
wisdom.
no.
save.
wow.
I was rolling that
No.
20, yes.
Oh no.
No.
Sato stole all your luck.
Oh no.
Okay, so Lyric.
Wait, they
And
rolled
Azel.
Constitution saves, not Constitution
Oh, they
checks.
did. Yeah,
Oh.
I need a Constitution check.
Oh.
So
So you
Oh,
click on the little
so
word
Tricks, you're fine.
Constitution. There you go.
Oh.
Fries is fine, and oh god. Okay.
God, I really wanted the damage to hit
Everyone's
me.
higher than me, so.
a Lyric.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
sad.
nice. Okay. We'll let this slide since everybody rolled the wrong one. So everybody is safe.
You know,
Damn
Azel,
bugs.
just, since we're such good friends, can you hold my bag while we walk back too?
Yes, of course, anything.
Oh,
I'm gonna
to be
stop
clear,
and
that
wait for
last
Talia.
was out of
Until we get back to
character.
the cart.
I'm gonna stop and wait for Talia to come back. Talia?
Okay.
Talia?
So the reason I stay behind, I'm gonna stand right in the doorway, and I don't know if there's a skill check for this or what, but I'm going to kind of reach up and just touch my necklace as a reassurance, and then say in ancient Egyptian, Father, I see that this temple is dedicated to you. If there's anything in here that you need me to find, show me now.
Your necklace begins to vibrate very, very slowly. Very, very slowly.
Okay, I'm going
And your
to...
eyes.
Go ahead.
Your eyes seem to find the stone tablet, the stone carving above the doorway, and make its way to the vase on the right, the one that's tipped over and full of skulls. And as your necklace vibrates and radiates, it begins to radiate a very light purple glow that builds and builds and builds. And everybody back along the trail, you can all see kind of a faint purple glow start to build from your positions. And
Turn to
Tally,
Lyric and ask, "What the hell is she doing?"
Oh yeah.
as you look up Talia, you can see the vase that's turned over and full of skulls begins to outline in purple energy. And then everything slowly just stops and fades out. The light stops and goes away. The outline of purple fades from the vase.
Out of concern, I'm gonna start to make my way back to Talia.
I grab my bag back, getting ready to start running.
I'm gonna look at Talia and say, "Is there something that you're looking for here?"
Well, I mean, I'm still back at the house. Y'all left.
Yeah, we all went. I'm walking
Oh,
back
you're
to
still.
her.
Oh yeah,
You were
we're
supposed to come
we're
with
walking
us.
back. Yeah.
Talia, we
Sure.
should go.
Okay, was there... Shoot. Trying to remember the description of the inside of the area that we're looking at.
Oh, of the inside of the hut?
Yeah.
So the inside of the hut is really very plain, except for the big tree that's kind of landed on the right quadrant of it. The bottom of as soon as you walk in the door there in the front, in front of you, kind of off to your 10, 11 o'clock, is a little spiral staircase that kind of leads down a floor, and kind of disappears into the ground there, and that leads into the room to the right. There's a shaft to your right as you look in from the door. To your right, you can see the little doorway that was kicked over, and you can see the little 2 by 2 foot shaft that kind of goes down. That you assume is probably for shuttling something down there, maybe means of fuel or possibly artifacts. Who knows?
Ugh. So frustrated because I just want to reach up there and turn the stone carving of the skulls over, but I don't think that'll work. I want to make them turn. I don't know how to make them turn.
So, make a religion check.
Sure.
Nice. So you can see, and you can get the sense that by the carvings on the stone, that and just the nature of how ancient it is, and then the vibrations that everybody can sense in the air around this thing, that not only is this an ancient thing, but this stone carving is a balance stone for a ritual, and that it appears as though you've activated something and turned one vase upright.
Okay.
This could be a temple. Maybe there's another.
Like another temple? Or another thing I can activate?
Maybe both.
Okay, I want to investigate to see if there's another thing that I can activate to turn the other vase over.
Well, you look around, and aside from the stone carving above the door and the lever that's down kind of underneath and the pile of junk, there isn't really anything special that you can find.
Hmm.
What's wrong, Talia?
I feel like maybe we shouldn't do it in the dark, but I feel like maybe there's more here, something we're missing.
What making you say that?
Insight!
So, you wanted us to leave for the entire time we were here, but now you want us to go back in.
Yeah, are the rest of us already on our way back to the cart?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys are already at the cart.
She snuck back.
Oh, she came back.
Yeah,
Okay.
she came back.
And
I went back for her.
Never mind.
Okay.
You're kind of on the road, just kind of waiting, hanging out, waiting.
Okay. Did you tell me about the vases?
Yes.
Why didn't you just reach up there and turn it like the other one?
No, to be
I think I
just
tried that.
just so you know, yeah, they're literally like carved stone.
Yeah, I can't
So
actually turn them.
whatever turned the vase was a magical something or other that you can't quite put your finger on.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna stop halfway down the path and just look back and say, "Are you guys coming?"
Yes.
Okay.
And so the sun is very, very. It's barely visible now. It's not over the horizon yet, but you're starting to see the blues and the pinks,
Need to go make camp.
the purples in the sky as the night begins to close in. The warm 80-degree temperature is now. Sorry for our Canadian friends.
80 degrees.
I'm
Holy
sorry.
shit,
It's hot.
You're in a
frying
swamp.
pan.
Yeah, it sucks. You're in a humid swamp. Once you get out into the open onto the open road, and I'm assuming you're gonna try and make your way over towards the field and the forest line to make your way into maybe have a camp.
Yeah.
Yes.
26.6.
Yeah, I was to say 26 degrees Celsius.
Nice.
Very
Thank
good,
you.
Sarah.
Right?
Perfect.
80 degrees is like literally inside and out.
You can
No,
see.
it's not.
You instantly feel way less humid. The air is a lot more dry. It's a lot drier, drier fashion out here. It's not muggy. You don't feel sweaty and moist. It's better. It's 100% better. There's a little breeze, and there's a general feeling of we're really glad to be out of that swamp and around that creepy hut vibe all around the entire party.
How far away from the hut did we get?
You are about. So, do you guys want to? Are you trying to set up camp? Is that the
Yeah.
idea?
Yeah.
So we're gonna set up camp
Okay.
in the field, yeah.
Yeah.
probably.
So I would move you to the tree line, but that's really really far. So let's just say that right here is the tree line, where your dude is. I would say you're probably about 400 feet from
Okay.
the hut because it's on the other side of the road and then in the swamp.
Wait a minute, wouldn't we be towards the coast then?
Well, that's the side
not-
that the swamp is on.
The swamp is on the coast side.
Yeah.
We,
Yeah.
we want to get away from those bugs. Something's
Yeah.
bit our friend here, and I got a lump on my shoulder. I don't want to get eaten.
Yeah.
Okay. So while we're kind of looking for a place to make camp, I'm actually going to. We said we all had a map, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm going to notate as close to exact as I can the location of that hut on my
Sure.
map because it's something I want to be able to come back and play with some more.
Yes. And I actually want to mark it too. So let me figure out how to do this.
Because I'm really interested in turning that other vase, but I don't want to make my new friends late to their delivery. So.
Would Azel? How long would this be?
Oh yeah, is Azel still
Is he
controlled? Is
still-
that what you're asking?
Still my little friend.
Probably not. Not once we
Hi.
finish setting
Are
up.
we setting up a fire?
I would light a fire.
I'm
Smoke-
going to
smoke
camp
keeps
on the
bugs
side
away.
farthest from the fire and the swamp.
I want to try to deceive him if it's going longer into thinking that I'm still charmed.
Until thinking what?
Probably know
Is that good?
I would know that though, because I know when it wears off.
Sure.
Can you see that, guys?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Here, I'll put a little house or something there.
I'll put.
Out of
I'm gonna
character.
tell.
Jay,
Uh-huh.
do you remember that get to know you game you suggested?
Yes.
This might be a good time to do that.
Yeah, but that's more of a drinking game.
No, hold on. No, continue. Sorry.
What the fuck is up with that?
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that as a drinking game? That's maybe something for once we make this delivery, we go celebrate by having drinks out at a bar. Okay, guy. I'm gonna kind of poke at Talia and Sylvian. Hey, Talia,
Sylvan.
Sylvan. Did you notice that she doesn't seem to like fire? Kind of points it, but not as wildly and rudely as she did earlier.
Yeah, who's shying away from the fire? Trixus?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm standing right over the fire, trying to keep in the smoke, hoping that the smokes will keep the bugs off me. But I do know also. Well, do I notice that it's strange that she's staying away from the fire? Is our DM still there?
Yes. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry. We lit a fire, and I'm standing near the fire, letting the smoke keep the bugs away. And
Yes.
we all notice the trick sort of shies away from the fire.
You do.
I'd like to know
Yeah.
when the charm person ends.
The charm
Probably
person.
already has at this point.
I would say setting up camp and probably doing a lot of the grunt work around gathering firewood, setting up the little teepee fire, putting the stones around. I would say that your servitude is probably up.
Okay. I'll
Nighttime has
wait
come.
for a bit. I'm gonna wait for a bit.
All right, I'm gonna give you a different map.
Okay.
We're gonna have to set up guard while we sleep too.
Yeah.
Are those woodpeckers in the background of this?
Yep.
Oh, damn. I thought it was my controller vibrating on the table.
Woodpeckers.
I love it. All right, I'm gonna drag you all in here, and then I'm gonna give you your.
You have a camp map? I'm so excited.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, the howling.
Transition.
Ooh.
Oh, good. I'm close to Artok.
I'm gonna go over here.
All right, so how this works is, since I have it all dark like this, if you would like to move somewhere to explore, tell me, and I'll reveal the area for you. But be aware that there are living creatures in the forest.
And the sun's gone down now,
And
right?
the sun's gone down. Now, you're farther away from the swamp now. The bugs aren't nearly as dire over here. So, I'll give you that one for free.
I'm gonna suggest we set up a sleep/watch order.
Yep.
Before we set that up, could I investigate the area for tracks or anything weird?
Yeah,
Out of
sure.
place?
Sure. Give me a... well, I guess give me a perception check first.
Okay.
To look around. That's not. That's good. That's good. And then give me an investigation check per. Where do you want to look?
So I kind of want to
kind of around the general.
We're in a little clearing here, right?
Yeah.
I want to look on the edges of the clearing, see if there's animal tracks or broken branches or things that are kind of out of place.
Yeah, got you.
So that'd be investigation.
That would be, yeah.
Ooh.
Nice. Also, just for the sake of it, because that's awesome. That's a natural 20. Roll a nature check too.
Okay.
Oh, nice. All right, so fantastic. So after getting off of the high road, just to the other side of the forest, basically the swamp, the air here is much clearer. It's fresh. It's fresh air. It's easier to breathe. It's not as thick. You can see the stars. The overcast is gone, leaving a clear night sky. And around you, the stars and the half moon in the sky that you can see illuminates the hills a little bit to your north. You don't make out any tracks, but you would assume that an area like this would house all kinds of life. It's probably a good idea to keep watch.
Okay.
There's your natural 20. I know it's not much, but
then to follow it up, just for I'd show everybody what I got from what's his name, Gregor.
Yeah.
The scroll I got.
Oh, nice.
Yep. And explain. There's really not a need to set a watch tonight. It looks like There's not anything out of the ordinary, but also we have this scroll of alarm that I can cast, and it'll let us know if anything. Let me look at the thing you sent me. For the next 8.5 hours, it'll let me know if anyone's within 30 feet of where I cast it, so we can sleep pretty soundly.
I gotta say thank you. I was gonna volunteer for first watch, but I could use some rest after that. I don't know what the hell that moaning was in that building there, but
I can also stay watch. I have I rest really easily.
I want to try something. Can I try something?
Sure. What would you like to try?
I am going to cast Hideous Laughter at Artok.
Oh, good lord.
Really?
I am going to cast Hideous Laughter at Artok, which he will fall prone if he gets caught by it. When
Are we gonna play this game?
I would like
Really?
to, and hold on, hold
Oh
on.
my god.
I would like to say, in order to enact the spell, wow, that's very alarming.
Wow.
And I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter at Artok, and I'm going to post what it is. You have to beat the DC of 13.
It's a
You have to
DC
have
of,
charisma,
I think it's charisma. No, it's wisdom, isn't it? Yeah, it's wisdom
It's
saving
wisdom.
throw. Yeah, or fall prone.
Or fall
Laughter.
prone laughing.
So
It won't deal any damage to you. It's
Right,
just he's
right,
just
right,
being a troll.
okay, so what do I do?
So
Is
you're
which
gonna
one
It's a wisdom
is it?
saving throw.
Is
yeah.
that
So you're
under
gonna
proficiency bonus? That one.
no. So you're gonna see the saving throws. It's gonna be different.
yeah, DC 13.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
see
gonna.
that.
Yep. So what are your saving throws here? I can actually look too.
So it's a wisdom
trying to-
saving throw is what he needs to do.
Can I tell you that my heart is racing
Your
so
saving
fast right
throws
now?
are in a box
Above
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna
skill.
tell him
other
in
one.
one second here. Your saving throws are int and wisdom. So
Okay.
yeah. So you're gonna go ahead and click on the see where it says
Yeah, the box under proficiency bonus and inspiration.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Click on wisdom.
Wisdom.
Damn it.
Ha!
Oh, he saved.
Haha.
He saved, and he also knows. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he knows that you did that.
I know he did. So what I'm going to do is
Fail number 2. Sorry.
I'm running the fuck away, and I'm going to try to hide.
Okay. Are you just gonna
Don't
run?
move your
Running
character.
away.
Are you just gonna run blindly into the
Hide in the
forest?
forest. I'm like, what's with this guy?
I'm running the fuck away, and I'm going to try to be as stealthy as possible while I'm trying to run away.
Where are you
Can I
running to,
then?
respond to that then?
You can
of
respond
course.
to it as I'm
Guys.
running away
Magic
because I know
missile.
it failed. I know it failed, but as I'm running away, you can.
I'm gonna pump my fist in the air and start going magic missile. Magic missile.
Well,
Oh my
I'll just tell you
God.
that I didn't use my spell slot for magic missile.
We're
I am gonna
rest.
yell though. I warned you. You're not the first orc I've killed,
Uh-oh.
and I'm gonna cast sleep.
Is that a wisdom or a constitution?
Mm,
It is. Thank you for linking it, guys. This is a huge help for me because I don't have to flip through. It's a sleep. And I think it's a wisdom. Oh, this one's the weird one. Okay.
yeah,
we have-
this is the
hold on
one
a
that.
second.
Yeah.
Just from
So,
20 point of view,
roll 5d8. Totals how many hit points can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of the point I choose within range are affected in ascending order of the current hit points. So I want to put the spell kind of in front of him because it's a 90-foot range. Probably about like 15 feet in front of him in the direction he's running. Try and avoid hitting other people.
Which we appreciate greatly.
Subject to each creature's hit
It
points
says here
per
he
total
can
before
choose,
moving
so
on
that
to
Yeah.
the creature. Okay.
Oh, okay. So even if I hit you guys, I can choose not to affect you.
Yeah, you can choose who it affects. Yeah, up to the maximum amount of hit points.
Wow, this is
What
confusing.
you doing, Talia?
It's
I'm
really
hiding
strong.
behind Lyric.
It's probably one of the strongest spells at low levels.
So all he has to do is Okay.
Probably,
Starting with the
spell
creature
save.
that has the lowest. Okay. So
He just has to make sure what he rolls on his 5d8 is higher than.
He currently has
as
7,
always,
so that's not going to be
Then you're
difficult.
yeah.
If he only has 7, then for sure he's going
Yeah.
to do that.
So let me
So
do
what's
this
the
then.
save for that though?
There isn't
Oh,
one.
there is one.
No, it said spell save DC 12.
Oh yeah, so DC is
Okay. So he has to roll the save.
What
Go ahead
kind
and
of
What is he
save?
save?
Yeah, it doesn't
Um,
say what to save against.
roll a. Let me see here. This is a roll 5d8. The total is how many creatures. Blah 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 blah. Order of hit points, and starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit, which we're avoiding all this. This is just he's just using this on one character. So it takes damage. Okay, so we're gonna say for the sake of this, for expedience, we're gonna go ahead and say Alec roll or Azel roll a roll
Constitution?
roll a
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Damn it.
And 6. You are asleep,
Karma.
sir, and knocked prone.
Yep. While he's asleep, I go over and start looking through his pack to see what he has. I want to look for anything that would identify him as who he works for, or like he's not who he says he is.
I'm gonna step up and say, hey, putting him to sleep's one thing. Going through his personal undergarments. I don't know if we should be doing that to this guy.
I
Okay,
turn
have a
around.
question.
I turn around and
Does
say,
that-
"Leave me alone. I'm not taking anything. This is not your problem."
I have a
Do
question.
you want me
real
to
quick.
tell you what I have?
Hold on,
I'm
wait,
gonna,
No,
wait.
hang on.
no.
We can react to this.
Hold on, wait.
Guys,
Jamie
I
has a
have-
question.
I actually have a question. It says that it knocks him unconscious. Does that mean he has to make death saves?
No.
Or is
No.
this just
No,
putting
because
him
my
to
hit
sleep?
points.
He's just asleep.
Yeah,
Unless
for a
unless
minute.
somebody like kicks him or like
Does he-
shakes him awake.
Does he take hit point damage or anything
No.
like that?
No.
No.
Okay.
Nah, he's just asleep for a minute until he
Okay.
takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
So
I'm
Okay.
looking for anything that would just identify like who he works for, where he comes from.
While he's doing that, I'm going to look around to see if there's a source of water nearby.
okay.
Out of-
So if you want to
I
go
will
ahead
tell
and
you what I have.
Hold on, Alec. Wait.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait.
You don't.
I think
you can,
there's still probably a check involved there, wouldn't there be? Even
Yeah.
though.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm at.
Investigation.
well, first, Talia, can you roll me a perception check, please? Nice. Okay. You can see a little bit in the distance in front of you
Water.
that
While
there
he's
is
checking his
absolutely
backpack.
water around.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say like out loud. I'm just gonna ask, what do you get when you search a barbarian's backpack? 1d12 slashing damage.
Boo.
Great.
Azel
I-
snores
I
loudly.
still.
I'm
I
gonna
still
show extreme discontent on searching.
I'm
somebody
still
Yeah.
like I kind of agree here that like I kind of agree with Sato here. Like, yeah, he's a dick. You guys are pulling pranks on each other, but you shouldn't rifle through his shit.
Yeah, we're gonna put some stern pressure on poor Aztok here.
Yeah. Like,
Hard
yeah,
talk.
not
We're gonna
giving-
say, hey, he's
hard talk.
sleeping. Yeah, that's classic.
Yeah,
I'm gonna laugh. I
like-
mean, that's a good one. You knocked
Are
him.
you
You
gonna
knocked
go
him asleep.
Are you gonna go through all our shit when we go to sleep too?
Let him do what he's doing.
No, I know.
Or-
but
well, let him say what he's about to say. Hold on.
Oh, go ahead. Like, no, this is great. This is great.
I'm gonna be like,
Okay.
yeah, it's a little like knocking him asleep. That's hilarious, man. I gotta give you a pat on the back for that. That's some classic
100%
stuff, yeah.
agree. That is hilarious. Like, y'all are pranking each other. He deserves it. Y'all need to quit throwing fucking spells on each other. If the two of y'all are gonna keep fucking fighting, then how are we gonna get where we're going?
So we're
But,
nearing
like-
the minute here of him getting ready to wake back up.
Yeah.
But like, don't go through his
Well,
shit,
while
man.
they're doing it, I'm still trying to
Okay.
just look through and get what I can. I didn't stop what I was doing.
I guess
Alright.
roll an investigation check.
And I will tell you what I have, depending on how high you.
Yeah,
Okay.
18.
No,
Really
I mean, like, I don't really need to know
14.
that. This is more RP stuff.
He's looking
Okay.
for info.
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
looking for info.
Gotcha.
So,
All right. I'm gonna give it to Azel to give some info here.
Yeah.
He rolled an 18.
So
Is
you,
anything on your person that kind of like identify who you are and where you come from?
the only thing that would identify where I'm from are my tattoos, if you know Orcish tribal tattoos.
Can I
Uh,
do kind of like a history check on that?
That's up to the
Sure.
DM.
Yeah,
So
sure.
like if I can identify, like,
I would say that I'll give you 2 more actions before he
You have
completely
an
wakes back up.
inspiration.
I
Yeah.
do have an
You
inspiration.
do have an inspiration.
Yep, you can burn it if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the.
All right, go ahead and burn it.
Oh,
Oh,
that's fine.
It's all right.
All
So with a 9, you don't really recognize. I mean, you might have seen them once or twice, but you can't place whether or not they were on any orcs that you've slain in the past or have seen.
I'm gonna kind of turn to Talia and be like, "That's sketchy, right?"
Well, I gotta go to both Lyric and
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna say it
move
it
where
looks like he really just
between
checked his
me and
tattoos.
him.
He didn't go too deep into his bag. So,
But like, that's sketchy, right? Like,
well, if he was going through my bag, that's sketchy.
Sadie. Okay, I'm
Hazel
not good
is-
at people. I don't understand
It's a little strange, but
things.
he may have brought
But
it on
like, that
himself.
makes. Okay.
And
As
to the point, he
soon-
didn't really dig in his bag that deep. It looked to me like he was just checking out his tattoos, actually. So,
Hazel slowly regains consciousness.
As soon as I wake up and I figure out what's like, I
You
wake
see
up
my
out of
big scaly
daze.
face like right in front of yours.
I am so enraged. I am so angry. I let out the biggest roar imaginable. I want to try to intimidate.
Roll an intimidation check.
Bartog.
Yeah. Roll one just based on that pure sound, the pure, yeah.
Okay.
14.
does he
Do
get a
I
save
like?
on that?
Do I get a save? on that?
You do. You get a
Intelligence? Wisdom?
Charisma. This is a hard
charisma.
one.
I would say
Or maybe Constitution.
you know what? You roll intimidation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 17. All right.
I then roar back
The
in your
odds
face.
are not in your favor,
This
asshole.
is
And I
like
say,
become the most
all right,
epic hissing
I am
Are we
magic.
gonna
very
are we gonna
uncomfortable
stop
with
and
this.
talk for a second here?
I'm so uncomfortable with what is happening right now.
Say
So
what you're going to say.
Like, that's lyric.
all
not me, by the
day,
way.
Hold
I
on,
don't
hold on, hold on.
I don't know you, and
I'm
all
getting
day
my
you've been
I'm getting my longsword.
trying to
ready.
steal from me and do things to me and cast magic on me, and I don't know you.
Did he say?
And Oh, did he?
I don't know. Did he? Are you
I
there?
said I was getting my
Oh.
longsword ready.
I'm
Oh.
sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
I
to-
had warned you not to mess with me. For all of you don't know, I cast message cantrip to him earlier,
Yeah, he did.
and I shared that. I'll share that with everybody.
And that pissed me off.
And then he cast magic on me, which is why
Yeah.
I did the same thing.
That pissed me off.
I am currently fighting orcs, and you are something of an orc. I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt, so I'm trying to figure out who you are, and if you're somebody I should be worried about. I don't recognize your tattoos from all the other orcs I've killed, so to me it just seems like you're an idiot who keeps picking on the wizard.
Of all you know about orcs, you really think I like them?
I don't know. I don't know you.
Do you see what I am? I'm a half-orc. Do you think they take kindly to half-orcs?
I don't really care who they take kindly to. If they don't take kindly to me, I kill orcs. You're not fully an orc. I didn't know. Had to check.
You took things of mine. No, sorry. Let me rephrase. I willingly gave you something because I wanted to check something out.
I sold it
did.
to you.
I did have plans to take it back because that is my money. I keep tight on my money.
Were you gonna give me the
Unless I say
flower?
so.
Were you gonna give me the flower back? No, you reached into my pocket. You're lucky I didn't blow your head off with a lightning blast.
Meanwhile, I'm picking some flowers. If there's any like red colored flowers around, and
This is
twigs,
awkward. I'm
and
gonna go do
and
flowers.
I'm fastening 2 little makeshift clown noses.
This is awesome.
I'm just
Ed,
kind of ooching.
while they're doing that, I'm gonna walk over to this water that has been unveiled, and I'm gonna cast shape water, and I'm going to create a little animated version of Sato falling into the mud and and little hands clapping.
That's
I
awesome.
love it. Very nice.
I'm just gonna stand there awkwardly because I know that I don't like whatever is happening between the two of them, but I'm not quite sure why. I don't.
I'm just keeping my distance from our talk.
I'm gonna applaud and say that was entertaining, guys. I have to say that was a good show.
You
That was a good
know,
show.
if you really.
Are we ready for? I'm gonna lie down. I don't know about you guys.
But yeah, I had passed that.
You know, that gold.
Thing by
Oh,
now.
I was going to ask. Y'all said you said
we weren't done.
Oh, sorry.
That gold is really enticing for this job that we're doing. I'm not sure it's worth it anymore. And I'm just going to walk away and think about stuff. Far away from the group. I'm probably going to go like, let's see.
Okay.
Do we have the scroll protecting us already, right?
So would you like
Right
to go ahead
over
and
here.
use that now?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a 30-foot perimeter around wherever you choose. So do you want to just do it around the campfire? We can move the campfire too if you like, and just have the campfire be like the middle of the perimeter.
Yep. That. So I'll cast it over the fire, and it'd be 30 feet.
Okay.
Oh,
radius.
good. I'm outside
is
the
that
range.
like?
So 30.
Like is 30 feet diameter or 30? I guess that would be diameter, right?
So
or 30 feet. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, here, I'll just show you.
Is it a 15-foot radius or a 30-foot radius? So 30-foot radius.
Can you guys see that?
30-foot radius.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
30
about
foot in a
it's
circle.
that in a circle. Yeah.
It's
Alright,
six squares away from the campfire.
One thing real quick. Purple monkey dishwasher. I have to go pee, but I will be right
Yep.
back.
You got it.
Okay.
So as you do that, if you want to, we'll go ahead and include. Well, maybe we'll wait for him to get back, real quick, because I was gonna say, you're gonna put your alarm up, and we want to make sure that he's in it, right? Because if you read it there, you get to choose the creatures. Oh, that's perfect. So
Well, sort of.
kind of.
I don't know that it's actually 30 feet. I'm trying to fiddle
You
with
can
it.
move it.
I mean, like, yeah. Let's say, like, yeah.
Yeah, we can make it.
That's fine.
We can round about it. It's okay. Yeah, it's 30 feet's pretty far.
That's pretty
Yeah.
big.
Here, leave that arrow there. Yeah, I can like.
Here, do you want me to? Here, I'll do one for you.
How do I? Okay. Yeah.
No question about this spell.
Oh gosh,
Um,
this like does not make sense the way this works.
I know. It's
Oh,
weird.
okay. I see. Leave those arrows there. I see. I think I see how to.
So when something that's not like established as like safe ahead of time goes in and out, does that cancel the spell,
No.
or does like it stay up for the whole 8 hours?
It
It just
lasts-
tells me when something goes in and out.
Yeah. So if a scroll or something comes in, and it ding 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 ding, it won't just deactivate it. It lasts the entire night for you.
Does it
So
only
you'll
tell
always know.
me, or does it tell everybody?
You can choose that.
Okay.
Yep. You can choose if it just tells you, or if you want it to make an audible alarm, or if you want it to make a mental alarm just in everybody's head. You can totally choose all that.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, the problem is I can't make the circle because the 30-foot marker
I
here
can.
is off of
I
the.
can.
Okay, you can.
I can.
Oh,
it's off
okay.
of the.
1, 2,
it's in the
3,
dark.
Oh, here. Do you want me to move the campfire?
5, 6. No.
No, it's the
Here.
dark because it's in the dark. I can't see how it only. Yeah. Oh, there you
There.
go, Onk. That's the one.
There we
There.
go.
We'll put it in a
Inside
square.
circle is safe, roughly.
Yeah. Perfect.
While everyone is settling down, I'd like to know where the cart is.
The cart. So you've secured the cart to a tree. I would say probably here. We'll just draw a shape.
We want the cart close to us.
Yeah. Do you want to put it?
Kind of close. What about that tree right there? What's like close to the campfire too?
I'd even be willing to tie a rope around my ankle to the cart, actually.
Like this tree.
What about right there?
No, like that tree. Yeah, the green dot there.
See where I'm clicking? Like this tree.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
where you just put it, Riggs, that was blacked out partially for us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think
So
like
you want
this
to put it
tree.
like
Yeah, like right there.
Yeah, just so that
perfect.
we have it
Perfect.
where we can see it.
Nice. And your oxen are here with you, tied to the tree.
I'm gonna pet the oxen.
Oh,
Clots
Alright,
them.
right where my
Lots of-
character is on the map, I'm gonna lay on my bed mat and lie down.
all right.
Now, you said his alarm spell scroll showed us when a person walks in, or is it all creatures?
Anything.
Any
Yeah.
creature passes the perimeter.
Wait, what if
I would
somebody
like to-
outside of the perimeter like casts a spell at us inside the perimeter? Does a spell trigger the alarm?
No.
No.
Has to
Okay.
be a
Okay.
physical item.
I'm going to choose to use the how long is a long rest and how long is a short rest?
So a long rest is going to be 8 hours or 6
Uh-huh.
hours and 2 hours of patrol. So with a
Okay.
group of your size, there's going to be, patrols of 2 hours each. If you
Okay.
guys
Okay.
just decide to do that, because you're using a scroll,
Yeah.
we'll have a couple of rolls or whatever, but there won't be any patrols if you choose to, because you're
Okay.
using a scroll.
And
So it's
how
really up
long
to you.
is a short rest?
A short rest is 1 hour of
I'd say we do a long rest because I wasted this scroll then.
I agree. I think we should do a lot more.
No. I
Yeah.
have something. I'm going to, while everybody else is bedding down, Riggs, I'm going
Yeah.
to actually stay awake.
Okay.
I'm also
gonna,
going to be awake.
I am going to eventually take a short rest and use my cool ability that I have.
Oh,
But right
yeah.
now, because I know the two of them got into that fight and I saw Azel storm off, I'm going to stay awake and wait for him to come back.
All right.
Oh, I had
Keep an eye
totally
on the
forgot to do this earlier. But I still have it. That strange envelope that Lyric gave me.
Yes. Oh,
That I
I'm glad
had
you
pulled
said
out.
Oh yeah, we didn't see what was in
All right.
there.
So
I still have it written
you gonna-
down.
Are you
Can
going to
I? Yeah. Can I
Okay,
investigate like
you
the
can.
outside?
Here, let me give you this. I am prepared for this. Give me one second. I'm gonna give it to you, and then you can
Thank
choose if you want to share it with everybody.
At some point, Azel is going to move in. Probably about here-ish. Away from Artok.
Alright.
Probably over here, away from people.
So, as you open the envelope, you can notice that the seal on the front of the envelope is. Just wait 1 sec to read it.
Okay.
So as you open the envelope, you notice that it's in this light that you have here. It's very, very old. It's definitely not from the last 10 years. This thing looks almost ancient, and you can see that there's a wax seal on it. The wax seal is like a deep maroon, with the pressing of looks like a spider, with like you can see the abdomen with 8 legs, 4 on each side, deeply pressed down into the wax. Do you want to break the seal and open it?
Before I do, but before that, I want to see if I can figure out what the seal is, like with a history check.
Oh, sure.
If I
Sure.
knew that, or if like I knew where to find that information.
You can certainly roll a history check.
Perfect. History. Ooh,
Nice. That's amazing. Did you roll? What did you roll?
job.
19.
A 19? Oh my god. I saw your things, by the way.
Yep.
Okay, so wow. All right. This wax seal in particular stands out as being odd. The envelope itself is old. It's got an old touch quality to it. But the wax seal itself almost seems new. As you crack the outer edge of it, you see that it is newish. Do you want to open the seal?
Yeah, I'll open
Okay.
the seal.
So you crack open the seal, and you take out the one single page that's inside. There isn't anything else special about the seal. It's just a wax seal with
Nothing
some
about
glowing speck.
the insignia or anything like
So nothing that you've seen
that. Okay,
in any of the lands that you've been in. It must be something new to this land.
gotcha.
I'm sorry, it's all I can give you.
No,
What you're
yep,
looking
no,
for.
that's great.
Mm.
Okay, so I'll just start reading it aloud.
Okay.
Mournful angels gracefully gaze from above the Rester's Gate. Is that what it is? Rester's?
Rester's Gate. Yep.
Loyalty and honor are deeply guarded by illusions and twists of fate. A long stone hall with columns tall 10 by 40 begin with angels at face. At 12 steps pace, a single step more would be grim. Beyond the gate, the watchers wait for any to detest, to speak the word of... I'm going to butcher this. Flelfarn?
Illafarn. Yep.
L, is that an E?
It's an I.
Illafarn. Okay, sorry, it's cursive.
No, it's hard to read. I'm sorry.
Put the threat to rest, and then I start passing it around. So I'll just post it. Nice, perfect. Discord.
I wonder if this has anything to do with that building we were just in back there.
Well, you found the envelope in that scrap
In that
pile. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask just to look at the envelope with the wax seal.
Yep. And I hand it over.
Fantastic. I want to compare it to a different wax seal that Riggs knows I have seen before, and see if there's any similarities between them that might be important.
Roll a... Roll a wisdom check.
Oh, like a wisdom check?
Yeah. Oh, 18? Nice.
Good rolls.
Okay. You can tell that the wax seal seems like it's only something that's used in cases of nobility and hierarchy and like anything that has to do with higher class. This isn't a normal thing to find. The quality of the wax seems very similar to quality of the wax that you've seen elsewhere, especially that came from this region. But I wouldn't say that there are any similarities between what I think you're curious about and this.
Okay, cool.
Is that good?
Yes, that answers
Okay.
my question perfectly.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice. So...
I'm going to try to stealth over to the cart where anyone can't see me, over about here.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm still awake.
I know.
Yeah. Before I go to sleep, DM, I'm gonna inspect. I found a chain. I want to inspect that. How big are the links? Would it work as like a wallet chain?
They're pretty small. They're definitely gold. You can tell that without any hesitation. There are 4 links, and it looks like they're pieces of chainmail of some sort. So they're pretty small.
Okay, so I'm gonna reach into a small pocket that's underneath my belt buckle, and I'm gonna grab a small round item that's attached to my pocket with a piece of like scrappy leather, and I'm gonna peel the leather off. I'm gonna hook this gold chain to the object, and then hook it to my pocket, and then tuck the
Nice.
into my pocket.
Okay.
So do I need to roll a stealth check?
Yes, please.
Perfect.
20
That's a
per
20.
natural 20. You are absolutely went undetected, considering what just went down and how everybody, especially certain Artok, has been kind of keeping his eyes on you. He managed to look away for a second and kind of lose you. So you are 100% stealth.
I want to look through the cart. If
Alright.
this guy really wanted to pay us 25 gold apiece, I want to see what's in it.
I think it's 20.
It's 20, yeah, it's 20.
Oh, 20 gold. Okay.
So initially it was 10, and then he was desperate and said, well, we really need to get this there and offer you 20 each.
Okay.
Thedo talked him up.
It's true.
Sorry, I'm a bit of a salesman.
It was good. Roll an investigation check.
Investigation.
And actually, yeah, well, you've already rolled a natural 20, so we're gonna go ahead and let that bleed over into your searching.
Okay.
It's really good.
Oh,
no.
no.
Okay.
Thing that's bleeding over.
Yeah, good thing it is
Because
bleeding
I'm
over.
specifically staying awake to
Mhm.
kind of watch things, and especially since I know the two of them are fighting, can I make a perception check to see if he's rooting around over there?
Well,
You don't know that he's over there.
You don't
Yeah,
know where
you really
you don't.
don't.
He
he's
disappeared.
really, yeah, he's pretty, like, you can definitely make a perception check if you want to see whether or not you notice that he's not with the group.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, so go ahead and roll a perception check. Okay. I would say with a natural 20, you're just
Yeah.
keeping an eye on around you, just making sure that nothing's gonna creep up on you. Like,
Okay.
there's a lot of wildlife you can hear around you. So, and I would say Azel, with that 6, I would say basically everything that you thought was in the cart is in the cart. There isn't anything out of the ordinary in the cart. It's mostly mining supplies. There are picks. There are shovels. There are a couple of cases of salted pork, you believe. Maybe a couple of barrels of maybe ale. Could be fresh water. You're not really sure. There are other crates full of other provisions that you're not too sure of unless you would open up the crates themselves to investigate.
And that would be loud. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
risk that. Okay, I'm gonna try to slowly make my way back into camp somewhere and just
Sure.
lay down. Or keep
All
an
right.
eye out. I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah. So as the night slowly turns, it's very late in the evening. I'm gonna say probably near midnight at this point. Through the long day, the trek through the high road on the high road, and the investigations into the swamp and into the hut, finding things that were very out of place, very mysterious, very frightening. You find your way here to a nice night under the stars, with minimal cloud cover, and seemingly no threat around you. It's getting late, so if you guys want to, we can decide to make our rolls tonight, or we can wait until next time and do it. Start then with our
Is this our night rolls? I'd rather
with
start
our-
fresh, awake in the morning next time.
Yeah, I think I'd rather start
Well,
with it being morning.
The problem with that
Oh,
is
it's if we
there,
get in a fight.
there's a good possibility if you roll low that
We'll get
some
in a
shit
fight.
might go down.
Yeah, you're right.
And that-
Maybe we should wait and do our
yeah.
rolls.
Okay.
Well, we're
Yeah,
on
I'm
next
easy either way.
session.
So it is 12:30. Unfortunately, obviously, it's that time of night.
Yeah,
But,
we can call it here.
All right. Thank you,
good.
guys. I had a great time tonight. It was really
Yeah.
fun.
Fun.
Yeah, it was good.
Did you guys enjoy it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did.
Nice.
Our talk.
I know there wasn't any fighting today. I'm sorry about that.
No, that was
No,
Oh,
great.
there almost was a fight.
There almost was a fight. That's true.
Yeah.
I
Our
love
talk-
it, you guys.
Is that?
I'm in love with this. This is
Our
Yeah,
talk, you and
honestly,
I
it's
are
fun
gonna
stuff.
end up being the best of friends. I swear. We
I have a feeling.
Or I'm gonna kill you. One of those, because I keep rolling nat 20s every time you try and fuck with me.
Look,
Oh, dude, you
if
punked him so bad.
If you kill him, I'll just do this.
Yes. No, I'm not that kind of player. But stop fucking with me. I was nice today.
You swindled me out of silver. You think I'm gonna?
No,
stand
I
for
sold
that?
it to you. You wanted
You
it.
s-
Yeah, you could have
Dude.
said no. I'm not gonna pay it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep the flower then.
Or you
I
could
wanted
have
the
tried to
flower.
sell it back.
Not to mention the fact that I got the fucking flower.
Yeah, Sato's the one Sato's really the one I screwed over here. I didn't give him any of it.
I love it.
Just saying what my orc thought.
No, buyer's remorse is not my problem.
You and I are gonna end up being the best of friends.
I'm
Yeah, I'm sleeping right next to the cart, just so you guys know. Like as close to the cart as I can. Like literally.
Especially-
I'm
literally
not
next to the
sleeping.
cart.
Especially since you seem to have a history with orcs, and
Oh,
I'm going to delve deeper in that.
Sure.
because I also.
Aw,
Everybody was
the
like,
heart.
everyone's like, Fries is being a dick. No, I'm playing my character, guys. Like,
Oh,
let
it's
me do
awesome.
it.
It's awesome.
Hang on a second. What's going on here?
Whoa, whoa,
Here.
whoa.
Oh God, what happened? What happened? What's that? Just
Oh.
kidding. Just
Oh
kidding.
no, it's fine. It's behind
I
the
was about
wall.
to say, wait, what happened to my alarm?
What is happening?
Oh, I did. I'll
my
just tell you.
God.
It's a
Funny.
giant
I did say like Azel's not part of the alarm, so like I was whispering Reeks like, tell me if he's doing anything. Like he's not included in this alarm. If he crosses over and tries to fuck with me again.
Well, I did
Oh,
cross
that's the
over at the
best.
very beginning.
I
of
know,
it,
but
I
you
wasn't-
you announced it, so I.
Yeah.
You crazy people.
Just messing with me. I had to set up.
I love it.
Set up some
You guys are the best.
I seriously, all I was going to do from the very beginning was just steal the silver back. I wasn't even going to take your gold.
Yeah, would you give me the flower back then? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Actually, no, I would have given you the flower back. I would have sleight of handed it back into the pouch.
No, how would I know
really-
that? And then
I
I
really
nat
would've.
20 caught your ass.
Yeah, I know, you piece of shit. I
Did we,
almost.
just, did we just cover the map with dicks and tits? Is that
We
what-
did.
Yes.
Whoa, how are you guys? Oh, paintbrush.
Oh, go over to that little. Yeah, you can freehand.
And then
Oh, you guys are the best. The best.
Okay, time to clean up.
Unc, if you want to put a red circle around the around the campfire there to simulate whoever wants to do it, you can.
Oh,
Rocket.
whoops! I deleted my character.
Why is it green? He needs to see a doctor.
Oh my God.
Riggs, I
Guys.
deleted my character marker. I didn't know I could do that.
There you go.
Wait, hold on.
You have her back.
Very proud.
I think. Did I put you on the wrong? Oh, I did. Hold on.
He's very proud.
Hands on hips.
Thank you.
There you-
Here,
Yeah.
Here we go. Watch.
Hands on hips, proudly.
God.
Oh no, she's in the penis.
Cake. Cake.
That's where I was to begin with.
Wiener man.
Wow, what sound does the alarm make?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
God,
very
no.
large farting giant sound.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's whatever you choose. It's
No, it's going to be a farting sound.
No,
whatever
it's
whatever
not.
whatever our talk chooses really.
Well, I made it so only I could hear it.
Yep.
Yep. And then I'd wake you guys up.
I love that, by the way, that whisper.
Oh yeah,
That-
yeah.
That is beautiful.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why I picked it because I thought it'd be fun to like do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I
then
would
we
like-
can start.
I would
ending
like to
things.
say I
You know you're gonna have
debated,
to delete all of those individually,
I mean,
right?
No, Reese can
I
do it.
debated
Yeah, I can-
so
No,
hard whether
that
or
would
not
have to delete the whole thing, including the alarm circle and the
whether or
cart.
not I wanted to get my longsword out and start attacking.
Well, then
really
I mean,
debated
you
that.
could. You could have told everybody what I said too. I could have denied it. I mean, that's the thing. That's why I picked that thing because there's a lot of things you can do with it that can't.
Yeah, here's the whisper he sent to me. If you ever try to take my things or inhibit me in any way, I'll kill you. You wouldn't be the first orc I killed. And then
No.
if
And
you-
that was just like out of. I just whispered to Reeks like, "This is what I'm gonna say to him,"
and
then
that
and then I said it.
right. And what was it? I vicious mockeried him, and so he put
Like
me to
right,
sleep.
like immediately after that. 'Cause
Immediately after. It
immediately.
pissed me the fuck off. It pissed
I was
Hazel
like,
the
all
fuck off.
right.
It was pretty fun.
It was fun.
There you go.
See, I
Nobody-
told you it would delete the circle.
Yeah, we can clear
We
it all.
all know we're inside it.
Yeah,
Nobody-
you're fine.
Nobody
fine. I
bullies me anymore.
I won't be a
Keep
jerk, I'll
on
let you
doing
know.
that.
Although the cart's gone, but the cart's right beside me.
Do you guys see this amazing map? Like, you don't see a lot of it, but
Great.
isn't this cool?
this
So
from
I
that
built
map pack?
this. I built this map.
You
completely,
built this?
from scratch. Yeah.
Wow.
This is fantastic.
Yeah. Doesn't it look good? Like,
I thought this was like a map pack.
yeah. Well, no. This is from. These are all individual assets that I put on the map.
So
The
are we
rocks
ready
and
to-
trees.
You're having
and-
way too much fun with this.
Oh my god, dude! I'm having such. I'm like. I feel like a 12-year-old. It's the best.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording here, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for joining
You
us.
recorded the boob and dick section.
Yeah, I
Uh,
did.
No, that's
Oh.
half the fun.
Wait,
Read.
we have Ankh on.
Nice sound.
We have
Yeah.
Ankh
Chiefs won.
on
Is it what?
tape saying the word
Chiefs beat
dicks.
the Bills.
Yes, I do.
In over-
Oh, they did?
yeah, in
Isolate
over-
that, make it into
Wow.
it's a shootout. 4 touchdowns and 3 touchdowns.